Hi. Menace and The Man, episode 30. I apologize for the delay. My co-host, Stan, is a real ninny-boggin.
Shut up, Dennis. Episode 30, Menace and the Man. We're joined by Rebecca Starr and Rob. What would you like us to call you? Can I call you Rob Digler?
That's like kind of like, that's an old school thing. Robbie B, how about that?
Robbie B?
Robbie B tonight.
All right, Robbie B and Rebecca Starr here. We're kind of going to ask some, what do you guys do for a living?
I fight, and I dance, and I model.
And what do you do, Rob? Well, let's go, you do it for nightlife, Rob.
For nightlife? For night work or nightlife?
Yeah, your nightlife.
It's kind of one of the same, right?
In the camera? That's what he's telling you to do.
For nightlife, I work for Hunkamania, male entertainment company. We do bachelorette parties, birthday parties, ladies' night out, divorce parties, you name it.
Divorce parties.
I am a male stripper.
Male stripper.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What is a divorce party?
Hang on. Can we back
So
up?
you, like, shake your jump like, ooh.
Like, what,
Come on.
there was fights this past weekend. Let's start there.
Oh, we're going to start fights?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. I thought we were starting there. Any other?
I know you did.
All right, so.
Like, let's go professional and go the opposite direction as we continue.
All right.
Right?
I thought we were jumping right
You're
into
like, what do you do?
What is
Come
it?
on, guys. This
So-
is like episode 200, right? You
No.
guys should be on the
30,
money now.
30.
30.
30 is a lot.
No, this past weekend was UFC fucking Rochester.
Yeah, UFC Rochester. Those revs you hear, there's some drag races going on in the Menace and the Man parking lot. That's how we get
I
down
almost
here.
went through like an idiot. I almost drove through.
You what, bro? You almost got ran over. Those guys don't give a fuck out there.
I
I came
almost ran them over.
I'm like, what's this hot rod doing here in the middle of the road?
I came in hot on the hog.
So this weekend, RDA Kevin Lee was the card. UFC Rochester. Why didn't we go, Dennis? I feel like all New York cards we should go to. Like we're going to the PFL on Thursday.
The thing is, we're on Long Island. Rochester's like fucking 5 hours away.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that it's a hike, right?
Huh?
It's a hike.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
Yeah,
like it's
that's
not
far.
close.
It's almost Canada.
So yeah, it's in New York, but it's fucking a bomb away. I don't really,
I contemplated hitting up Frank and being like, "Yo, Frank, would you fly us to Rochester?" I looked it up. I saw there was an airport up there. I feel like we're really good when we go live. Like we're gonna crush it at the PFL. I think.
You're too close to your mic.
Me?
Yeah, for
All right.
once.
They're about to eat your mic.
Because she's so far from her mic, and her mic sucks.
So why don't you get close to your mic for a couple sentences to level it out?
No. So let's talk about the card real quick.
What do you want to talk about? Julio Arce knocking that guy out?
Yeah, Julio. Oh, so me and Stan are watching the fights, and we both kind of said it. We're like, dude, this guy does not respect Julio's striking. He's kind of just marching forward, just kind of taking what he's throwing at him, knowing like, hey, this isn't gonna affect me.
Yeah.
And then I think me and you had a conversation like maybe Julio doesn't have enough power to put him out.
And then we were both like, it's a matter of like he's hands down. Arosa
Yeah.
has no defense with his hands up.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
And then I think we were talking to each other. We looked back and the dude's laying on the ground. We're like, oh, damn.
We missed the knockout.
He got kicked in the fucking head.
Did you watch these fights? I know Rob used to watch the
I
fights.
used to watch a
to
lot of
catch
fights.
it.
Yeah, I used
No.
to be a fanatic.
Not so much anymore.
Not so much, man. Dennis is retired,
Once LaFleur and Bermudez retired, you were done with fighting, right?
Nah, I watch it still. I just don't catch every single one.
Yeah.
Same.
We went to that one UFC, remember?
Yeah, we got to go to another one now that it's at the Coliseum, right?
Me, you, and Space. Well, Thursday night, if you want to go to the PFL, watch Chris Wade
No,
fuck some shit
it wasn't
up.
just me, you, and Space. It was me, you, Space, and Little Space.
Yeah, but we can't talk about Little Space.
And then tough luck for our good buddy Pat Cummings.
Oh, I love Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
We like wanted to get him on the show like the week of the fight, but then we just thought like just let him focus and whatnot, and then just tough one. Yeah, greatest mustache in MMA.
Yeah, for sure.
Greatest mustache in MMA.
Now the thing is, so I liked the matchup, but at the same time I didn't like the matchup because like Ed Herman throws fucking heat.
When we were watching it, every time he swung, we were both like, oh, Pat. Oh, Pat. Yeah.
And
Tough one.
Pat is a great wrestler, but I feel like he's gotten away from his wrestling a little bit. He's older.
He must have knocked someone out in training once or something. Or does he have any TKO or
No,
knockouts?
hang on, dude. I watched him train. He fucking lumps motherfuckers up.
Yeah, like,
but
he definitely has confidence in his striking.
yeah, but the thing is, they're fighting with bigger gloves when they're like, clumping each other. So like, when he gets hit solid, he doesn't drop.
Yeah. He's not dropping these dudes.
Yeah, I watch him drop motherfuckers with like.
I'm saying in the UFC, he's not dropping these dudes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some people fight like a little timid-ish, in terms of like, I could get knocked out. I know, like, there's like, fuck. Then I go, fuck it. And then I attack.
Yeah.
Hard as a motherfucker. But I think sometimes, like, I'll hit people really good in training because my head is like a little bit closer to the center line, but in fights, I'll dip my head dumb hard off the center line, so like there's no chance I get hit. And I think I'm taking away a little bit of my power.
Yeah. And the fights are also like it's a little different than training because it's like one and done. In training, you can kind of fuck around and play with things. In the fight, you try to be a little sharper. Like, oh no, I'm not gonna lunge. I'm not gonna do this. But then even one thing that I'm trying to make a meme out of, because I love it. It's one of my favorite Dennis Bermudez moments, is when Mac Rice left hooks you.
Oh, yeah.
And you bounce, and then you get up, and you're like, oh, I'm all right,
No, I'm hang on, I saw that highlight. I'm like...
Well, you
like
always
your
say...
generic, like...
Your poker face is one of the best in MMA.
But that one was like...
Amazing. Like, I remember when... remember we posted the picture of Grice, and it was like you beating him up, and then his wife said, ouch.
Yes.
And we were like, ooh, we didn't realize that was our main picture. We put him punching Mac Rice. So then I told him, I'm going to make a meme out of this one day, but I haven't figured out, like,
When... Here's what it is like, when Tuesday comes around after Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. I just can't word it right. I haven't worded it right yet.
I just did.
When Tuesday... That's pretty long, though. When Tuesday comes around after Memorial Day?
After MDW.
Or going back to work after MDW weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we got it for.
Okay, so unfortunately Pat lost. Who else fought?
Michael Trezano unfortunately lost.
Right.
He got first loss of his career, rear naked choke, so I'm sure that'll create a monster. And then
the guy he was fighting was super tough.
You remember you were saying you thought maybe...
What was his name again?
Grant Dawson.
I think he came up in a group of guys potentially for me to fight at some time.
Possibly.
At 45 or 55.
Possibly.
Yeah. He's a tough one to fight. I mean, he throws hard. He's super tough, but like, no one really knows him. No one really... I mean, he doesn't bring any clout with him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was lumping Grant Dawson up on the feet until Grant Dawson got the body lock and ripped him to the floor.
Right. That was the key to that victory, was just taking him down.
Once he got him down.
Because me and you had both trained with Trezano.
Yes.
And in the grappling aspect, it wasn't in his favor.
Yeah. I felt like his striking is what's his bread and butter.
Yes.
But we've talked about it about all those Tiger Showman's guys. None of them wrestled. And they come from a karate school, that transitioned to MMA, but they're all really good grapplers.
Show.
But that dude Dawson was a little something extra.
Who was our next guy that we like is Desmond Green.
And even Danny Roberts, but he got knocked out. He had Henry and some people in his corner that Dennis is familiar with.
Yep, I never trained with him. I've never actually been in the same room.
But then Des Green, that was awesome to watch in Rochester.
Desi Green, he's an awkward lefty, great wrestler. Desi Green first came up on my radar in college. He was making some noise out of Buffalo, and he was around my weight class. I was like, ugh.
But you and him have always been cool.
Yes.
Never almost match up with him?
No, because we wrestled Buffalo like once or something, He came up like towards the end of my college career is when he's a little younger than me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's like 28. What are you now?
32.
32.
Actually, let's back up. How old do I look?
I don't know. Ask Rebecca that question.
How old do I look?
We could pull off 28.
Ooh, I like that.
Oof. Hang on. Move out of the way, pitch. I feel like...
You can.
Go Menace Cam. Let him get a look at himself.
Yeah, let me have a look. Well, the thing is fighting aged me a little bit.
You think?
Yeah, well, I mean, look like...
The stress of it, or just the... Because I think that ages people quick, and fighting's very stressful.
Well, I don't have wrinkles, but I feel like what makes me look older is like these like caveman-esque shit.
Caveman?
What do you have, caveman-esque?
Like my eyebrows are not. They shouldn't be this like they are.
What are they? A little scar tissued up? You're saying?
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a few cuts in your day.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah,
I've
I've got
came
like.
out all right, you know,
Huh?
compared to some guys. You came out all right.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yeah, my
Well,
nose.
you
is
never had your nose broken, right?
hearsay. I don't know.
That's like
You never
Rocky.
had it
Till
smashed,
Rocky
like
3.
surgery, reconstruction.
No,
shit like
I've
that.
never done that, but I've definitely been punched in the nose. I think I was sparring with Jimmy Rivera, and I was like, I definitely felt it move a little bit.
Like, remember Rory McDonald like broke his
200
nose that one
fights, I
time
never had my
and was
nose
never the same.
broke.
Right, it was like crooked.
Well, no, he couldn't take a shot. So like then it was like every time he got touched in the nose, practice or in a fight, it was all right. It's over, you know.
Like concussed.
Yeah, just shot. His nose would explode. Remember, Robbie Lawler destroyed his nose, and then he fought like Wonderboy Thompson after that, and the whole like camp. I remember reading like he was having nose problems, and then in the fight, the second Wonderboy touched him, his nose exploded, and then he didn't fight for like 2 years to let his nose heal.
I feel like Frankie Edgar when he fights always has like a bloody nose.
Well, he's like like kind of like you, the real life Rocky Balboa, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's had those fights where has taken beaten and just comes back. What do you mean? What are you laughing at?
Kind of like a low
That's
blow,
true.
right?
What's a low blow?
Dude, hang on, no, that's been my that's been my
That's a low blow.
no, that's been my mo like my whole
Yeah, bro.
life.
That's my. I always say because
like in college, dude. Like I'd be in a wrestling match, I'd be down like 8-2.
Once-
I'd come back and win 16-15.
Those make the
In the
most
third.
exciting
Bro,
fights, though.
yeah.
I love those.
once
Right?
Coach Stutz said that to me, that's when I was like, wow, Dennis, that's exactly the way to put it. Like Dennis is like Rocky Balboa.
No, I just
And-
got good endurance. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, and not saying Rocky Balboa like Sylvester Stallone, like yo Adrian, you know, like I'm slow.
Oh,
You have heavy hands. You have heavy hands, dude.
yeah, dude.
Rocky Balboa, like he's just not gonna quit. He just keeps going.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Like you could, like you know, let's say you
Punch
could beat
you
me in a
later.
sprint, but I'll catch you fucking a few miles down the road.
Well,
for
that's
sure.
like whenever I've gotten into that conversation many times, the Max Holloway fight, how close it was, and I'm like, dude, if they would have kept, that's one of those fights where you talk about, if you guys would have kept going, bye Max Holloway.
Yeah.
You know, like that third round was pretty brutal.
Everyone talks about that fight. Whenever I mention his name, they bring up the Max Holloway fight for some reason. Is that like?
Well, he's the current champion, and like
there you go.
he's pretty dominant.
Fuck, I'm
Right
out of the
now.
loop. I used to watch this shit all the time.
Yeah.
Man, I was such a fanatic.
You name drop me for.
Huh?
Do you name drop me for like?
I don't need
Hey,
that.
hang on, whoa,
I don't
whoa.
need to name drop you, but
No,
I mean, you know.
hang on. I like it. Makes me feel cooler.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
like trying to put you on the spot. Hang on, I name drop Ryan Flair all the time, especially around Lindenhurst. Like, oh, you know Ryan Flair?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
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 He's actually my guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Actually,
If name dropping works, name drop the fuck out of it. That's what I say, man.
Yeah.
You know? Shit.
So you never answer my
Spread
question.
the word.
What's that?
Do you use me as a little like? Oh, I party with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
Absolutely.
sick. I like that.
But I don't embezzle. I say exactly how it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't sugarcoat or
Right, you're not like,
lie.
oh, he's my best friend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like we went out, we got to a fight afterwards. and I
Right,
fucking
right,
triangle
right,
choke
right.
this dude. I don't even know how to do a triangle choke, but it must have rubbed off. I'm not like, not like that. I'll
Yeah,
say exactly
yeah.
how it was. You know what I mean?
Dennis had the guy in the
Yeah.
headlock, and I was punching him. You know, a story like that.
I'm trying to think of like when I do something or like, for example, I fight like, oh, like check out my boy. I'm like, dude, I don't even like know you.
I never use anything like that. Like,
But hang on, I'm down. Hang on, I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you for like promoting.
It's like you don't know them, so it's like.
Well, no, but like it's like, hey, I guess check out my, because I could say that about people that I don't actually know. Like check out my well. I'm trying
Well,
to think.
here's an example. It's funny, like me and you, like when I'll ask you, like, yo, should I use the UFC card? Like at a certain point, like remember American Airlines?
Yes.
And it worked for us. I was like, so Dennis, I gotta go find a guy. I'm gonna use the UFC card. I found a guy, used the UFC card. They were like, all right, he's number one. He's on the next flight in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, getting out of Miami.
They
was
weren't
nice.
putting me or Menace on a plane, and I got them to put Menace on a plane
Wow.
with
That's
the
so-
UFC card. And be
Well,
like,
I also had like a first class ticket.
that too. But yeah, they were giving us a lot of problems. Fuck you, American Airlines.
Name drop every chance you get.
Oh, every chance
That's
I get.
what I say.
Yeah.
Right,
Talk
because
about
it's
name drop.
right because
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
it's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You knew Stan the Man that day.
So Desmond Green put out a dope victory, wrestled him well, got the takedown, striking was good.
And then we'll almost jump a little bit.
Yeah, let's
well,
jump.
actually, we'll hold off, actually, because I could save it and then come back to it. But then the next fight will be Nick Lentz. Got knocked out by Oliveira. That was a tough one.
Did he get knocked out?
Yeah, remember I told you, like, we were talking, you were having a conversation, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, Nick Lentz just got knocked out. And you were like, really? And he was like, yeah. He's got dropped and then, like, hammer fisted out.
Right, I saw that.
Wow.
Yes.
And then Vicente Luque beat that dude Derek Krantz on short notice, but you watched that fight? But that dude Derek Krantz almost pulled off the,
He came in fast with a quick 1-2. Shocked him. And then he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he came running in hard, trying to, like, hey, I'm here to fight. Hang on. That throws people off. Like, when you run across and, like...
No respect. Yeah, no respect.
Dude, my very first fight in the UFC against Pablo Garza, I ran across the ring, and I threw the hardest overhand I could.
Yes.
What about
And I missed. But...
He knew you were slinging heat.
It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's no feeling out here. You know what I mean?
There's no.
Yeah, because sometimes you feel a lot of people get comfortable. All right, we'll see what, you know.
But
Like,
even that tap is,
I ran across, I threw an overhand right. Oh, tough. Missed, and then instantly grabbed his leg because I wasn't trying to have him like, oh, yeah, here we go. And I fucking dumped him on his head.
He made your highlight reel a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were dumping him. Like, for even wrestling, you know?
I've
Like,
seen
if
it.
Dennis
He
was...
picks him up and he just.
If Dennis was going to do a wrestling seminar, it would be with Pablo Garza highlights. You know? He was ragged on that.
Just for a second, are you a fighter too?
A wrestler.
His brother
Oh, wow.
is an All-American.
Chances are you could all kick my ass. I just
Wait.
realized that.
Oklahoma
That
State,
sucks.
baby.
Yeah.
Say it.
That sucks.
His brother is Nick Piccinini, an All-American from Oklahoma State. Probably will go into MMA, and me and Dennis will probably, hopefully, be involved in his first fight, putting on his first fight or something
Do
like
it,
that.
dude.
And his brother.
And his brother, absolutely. His brother will be promoting it, bringing in the models and all that. Next Step Marketing. What do you call it? Is that what it is? Next Step Marketing?
Yep. Thank you, sir.
And then, what was next?
Megan Anderson got smoked.
Oh,
by
that's
Alicia Spencer.
right.
Let me see this.
You didn't watch these fights?
You don't
Do you
watch
know-
these fights?
Do you know
I
who
didn't
Megan?
watch this
Do you
one,
know who
but-
Megan Anderson is?
No, there's so many girls in the fight scene.
No, but she sticks out pretty tough.
Well, like, we
Oh,
were...
yeah?
We were
full, both arms are sleeved.
like,
Then
Menace,
she has a full leg
Oh, wait,
sleeve.
then yeah.
we were talking about it with the people when we were eating the other day. Like, Menace didn't really watch fights. You know, like, he would casually watch them.
What
He's a
weight was
casual
she?
fan. Now you watch a lot more fights since you started doing the show.
What weight was it?
Sure.
No?
And
You
he's
don't?
retired.
No, the same. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, definitely more. Now
Same,
I make
same,
you
but
watch fight
different.
nights and
Yeah,
shit.
you're right. You're right.
100%.
Yeah, I'll give it. But no, she was like, I know the UFC's pushing Megan Anderson pretty hard. She's like,
She's one of 3 or 4 145-pound women they have.
Oh, wow.
What
Holy
weight do
shit.
you fight at?
105.
105. So yeah, you're slim pickings. They don't have a lot of you.
I'm small.
well, she'd have to bump up to 115.
Or go to
Maybe.
Invicta. Go to Invicta.
Well, Avi, but we're talking about the big scene, dog.
Well, that's where
Well-
that girl came from. Invicta.
Invicta's the big scene for 105, no?
That's where she-
Yeah, no, it is.
It's yeah. You're right,
Yeah.
Stan.
You know who else we got to get in studio is Jillian DeCourse. We've
Yeah, I
been meaning
train
to.
with her. I train with her.
She trains at Long Island MMA.
Yeah.
We always say that we're going to get her on the show, but we always just...
Well, no,
I
she-
fought her yesterday. I love working
It's
with
always
her.
scheduling. The couple times
Well,
we've
no. Tuesday night is like the only night she actually works. She's actually the one who told me, like, I could do Sunday for sure. I was like,
I'm open to that idea. I don't give a shit.
yeah. Because Sunday, like, fights happen Saturday, Sunday, people, like, at the end of the night, people are shutting it down. They're looking for something to do. Maybe
Bro.
Menace and The Man is the option.
I almost want to even talk
Sunday
about it, too.
fun
Like,
day.
you know how we always say, like, we want to be cool with Ali, but, like, that dude Luke Thomas had Ali on. And, like, just the most passive-aggressive interview I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. Like, built him up and then would ask him a dumb question, like a really, like, you shouldn't ask this question, kind of. Like, you bombarded him, and then we'll go, but you got a nice suit. I mean, you got that suit on. So it's like, you know? Or he was like, you know, you can't be fighting in buffet lines. You're too good for that. You're too big for that. You know, like, everything he said, he would then, like, backpedal and, like, defend it a little bit. You know what I mean? And me watching that, I was just cringing, like, why is he even doing this interview? Like, he almost set himself up for it.
Yeah, like he wasn't man.
Bro, the dude...
Well, Ali will go on him.
Yeah.
That's
Bro.
probably why.
No, Ali didn't really go at him.
Well, no, I'm talking about physically.
And he would.
Oh, yeah.
If he
But
did
then even the
backstep
dude asked a weird question. He asked about, what's the guy's name? Like Roman Kadyrov, like a Russian dictator that taking pictures with Khabib. Bro, if a Russian dictator says you're coming to this event or whatever, you're fucking going. I don't care if you're Khabib or you're fucking whatever Russian. Yeah, whatever Russian
Doesn't
super.
matter.
Yeah, you're fucking going.
Yeah.
McGregor's advice.
Like, that's like some whole other shit. And the dude was just asking the question in a weird way and kind of like just trying to throw softballs up. Like, go ahead, hit it. Go ahead, like just hit the, just say something stupid. Say something stupid.
Hardball.
And Ali did a great job, but hopefully we see Ali at the PFL and we could talk to him and say like, we've been trying to stress this, Ali.
You guys are both going?
Yeah, we'll see about you coming too.
I'm going. So.
Oh, are you going?
Yeah.
All right.
See Wade 25. Get your tickets.
Oh my God.
Fighter code See Wade.
But even back to this card. I'm sorry, I just had to jump out to that. But just passive aggressive journalism. I hate that shit.
Bullshit.
We'll get there in a little bit with you two.
Yeah, I hate you.
Do you?
No.
So then our boy Shoeface. Remember we were in Florida. We hung out with Antonio Carlos Jr.
Cara this
Yeah,
What's his name?
Stop
Antonio
talking,
Carlos
Anthony.
Jr. Yeah, Antonio Carlos.
You're
Jr.
not in the fucking
I know. I don't have
camera. You don't have a microphone.
Well, here, Antonio Carlos Jr. fought Ian Heimschich. How would you guys say that
I
name?
mean, we could put you in Rob's
say?
seat
German.
until.
That's
Wow.
German, right? That's German.
What would you say? Ian Heimschich?
Heinisch.
Heinisch, right? That's what I
Heinisch.
said.
Yeah,
Heinisch.
there you go. See,
Are
that's
you
German.
are you German?
I have a little in me. I'm mostly Swedish. I'm German. I'm Irish, English, and a little bit of like Eastern European. So
Real mud over here.
I'm the real one.
mixture.
I'm whiter than white on white
She's
bread.
a white. She's a white girl, basically.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask you if you heard this pickup line later.
That's like white stacked on top of white on top of white. So Antonio Carlos Jr. He won like the first 7 minutes, and then lost the last
All right.
8 minutes. It was one of those fights. You watched it? Yeah, like he.
For him.
Yeah, like I was rooting for him. He was very personable when we met him. I never met Ian Heinz, but tough loss there. And then Kevin Lee versus Dos Anjos. Dennis actually swayed my pick in this. I was leaning towards Kevin Lee, thinking like Dos Anjos just had a kid and he's getting older, and then Dennis swayed my pick with an old sparring story
Oof.
that I think we've talked about before on Menace and the Man.
We
but-
have.
You guys put money in these fights?
No.
Wait, who'd you lose money on that one time? Remember you lost the.
I mean, I
$100
feel
on
like
someone.
being in the
Oh,
know, you got
when,
overseas.
You know?
Thug Rose fought
Oh, was that a sensitive subject?
Andrade. Some
Yeah.
dude was like, I put $100 on Andrade. I'm like, I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
Threw it down with confidence, and she got slammed on her head. I'm like,
Oh.
"Ugh." And he tried to give me back the man. I'm like, no, keep it. I'm not a fucking
Not a welcher.
yeah. Even though a part of me was like, man,
I hate you. Get away from me.
no, fuck you. Give me my
Yeah.
money. A part of me was thinking about it. Like, if it was just me and him, I'd be like, yeah, you right. But there was like other people there. Like, no, keep the fucking money. All right, I'm not fucking. I put down the money. You take it.
All right, so Dos Anjos beating up Kevin Lee, but what does that do for Dos Anjos?
I feel like Dos Anjos now is almost like a
He,
gatekeeper.
I was just gonna say he's the gatekeeper. So what does that do? That just means Kevin Lee's not ready for that level
Right.
at 170.
Well, didn't he bump up?
Well, I think they give RDA probably a guy or oh no, he's already is he 3 right now or 5?
3.
Yeah, who does he fight? Who's ahead of him right now?
Colby, Usman,
Who he already fought, right?
and who would be the other one? Colby, Usman.
Who has he fought of the guys that are ranked ahead of him? All of them?
Colby and Usman both beat him, and I think I don't know. Let me see.
Stan, you're supposed to know this shit.
Well, my brain is
Your
drawing a blank
brain?
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You having mouth trouble over there?
No, I'm drinking too much G Fuel.
Stan's usually an
Pre-workout.
encyclopedia on this.
I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls after the show.
Or you'll probably go bounce on a wiener.
Come on. Have you guys watched the new episode of Cooking with the Menace? No, you didn't
Nope.
see it? You missed it? You
I-
guys both missed it? What the fuck?
check it
Why
out,
do we
yeah.
even have these? Why don't we even hang out with these people?
I don't know. A marketing team. You gotta step up the game. We gotta start
Yeah.
doing some bigger things, Frank. Nobody's
I
even
didn't know
seeing.
you had a cooking show.
Yeah.
You didn't even know he had a cooking show? That's how everyone knows
No.
him.
Well,
The
it
world.
originated on Snapchat when Snapchat was
okay.
booming. When
Okay.
Snapchat was booming.
Why Snapchat's not lit anymore?
No.
Yeah, promote the show a little bit, man. I want to check it out.
What? Yeah.
The cooking show.
No,
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah, teach
Tell
me
us a
how
little
to
bit
cook.
about
Do
it.
you have Snapchat?
I gotta cook for
Yeah,
myself,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
know, I'll learn all I can.
Do you ever send people nudes on Snapchat? No.
No.
It could be. It's
It's
gone.
gone right away. Yeah.
You never sent a nude on Snapchat.
Crazy.
Hang on. I never have.
We spoke about this. Me and
Yeah.
Menace aren't sending nudes or dick pics.
Yeah. I don't get the dick pic.
I feel like Rob Bones is sending a
You've
nude or
said-
a dick pic though.
No, I got a picture of a guitar pic with a penis on it. So if someone wants a dick pic, I'll
I
send them
usually
that.
get nudes, and I'm just like, whoa. Like,
Oh my
no
God.
thanks.
We've talked to other professional MMA fighters, women, and they've told us about the dick
Oh my
pic.
God,
So I can only
it's
imagine
so annoying.
what it's like for a stripper.
Especially when you're not asking for it.
All right, can
Oh.
we
Your inbox
let's
is
go
like,
there
wait,
for a
wait,
little bit.
We'll wait
Okay.
back to
All
it.
the time, like, at any
Woodley
given
was the
time.
name I was forgetting.
You
about.
can open it up right now.
Woodley's
there's
number
dick
2.
pic there.
Probably.
So Colby's number 1.
Somebody's jacking
Woodley's
off on
number 2.
Snapchat.
So RDA versus Woodley
Show
could
Stan,
be
I
a
don't believe
real.
Well, I think Robbie Lawler was supposed to fight Woodley,
Right.
and Woodley got hurt, and Robbie Lawler said I'd rather wait for Woodley again. So
Okay.
he's waiting for Woodley, and they're actually moving our boy Junior Dos Santos' fight to June 29th versus I don't remember. Maybe Derek Lewis or no Ngannou.
Ooh, I like that.
Ngannou versus Junior Dos Santos said he might call us tonight. If not tonight, then next week. But we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Ants boy, he actually
Okay.
beat up our sound engineer over here.
So
When we were
we covered UFC Rochester, right?
We covered UFC Rochester. Check it off. Go wherever you want to go, man.
Sitting to the left of me, Rebecca. What was your last name again?
Brigman. But my
Brigman.
middle name is Star, so yeah.
Star.
Whatever, Star Brigman.
You're an amateur fighter,
Yep. MMA.
right?
Yep.
What is your record?
2-0
2
for
and 0.
MMA, and I have 25 kickboxing
Got it.
fights.
Wow,
25.
25.
And I'm 25.
That's a lot
Wow.
of kickboxing.
So you
I was
went.
kicking and screaming out the womb, so.
So you originally were in love with kickboxing, right?
Oh yeah, fights are standing up, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what made you decide to kind of get over into MMA?
I like charging at people when I'm mad sometimes. So, I like to like grab on people too sometimes. So
Sames.
yeah, exactly. You know. So, and it's just more for the other person to worry about, and for me too. But I love it. So it's just.
But you do both, right? So like
Absolutely.
if like you'll go MMA, then you'll go back to kickboxing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've seen you post about like, man, these bitches out here talking shit. Now I'm 2-0. They
Yup.
won't talk no more.
Yes. Yeah. So
What's up with that? Can you elaborate on that? You know, maybe name
Abso-fucking-lutely.
drop if you need to. Whatever.
I
Fuck
will
'em.
absolutely name drop.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we
Here we
love
go.
name drops.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
This bitch.
We're back to name dropping. Let's
We
go.
are.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
wait. Do you have your next fight scheduled yet?
Yes, I do, because one of the bitches actually is now medically cleared. So now she's going to fight me in August on the 2nd.
Love this.
On Triton.
Everybody's an
fight, so-
enemy.
Yeah, everybody's
That
a
makes the
fucking
best
enemy.
fights, right?
Oh, absolutely. I have to actually hate you, like,
I
to
feel
want to
that.
fucking have the drive.
Yeah, I
Because
feel that.
honestly, I can't just be, like, nice to you, because we're
Mhm.
going to fight.
Hate
Not
is fuel.
me.
And
Hate
I'm
is
gonna-
fuel, 100%.
And I'm going to try and kill
I'll
you.
beat up
and you're
Stan.
gonna
I'll
try
beat up
and kill
Stan
me.
right now. I love Stan.
Now! But anyway, these bitches. So we have Holly Baldwin, who's now booked for the year, but like she's only had like 2 fights, so whatever.
Fucking Holly.
Yeah, fucking Holly. And then we have Kickendall, who's the opponent of the last girl I fought before she fought me. And she doesn't want to fight, so whatever. She's crossed off. the
Yeah, but
list.
what these bitches be saying though? Let me hear like
I
the.
don't know what her problem is. She just didn't want to fight, so whatever.
Hang on, but you said they're talking shit, right?
Oh, so Holly Baldwin was talking shit.
What did she say? Like
Oh,
your
my-
fucking shoes suck. Like you can't fucking
No,
like.
she literally messages me on Instagram and was like, "Yo, you wanna fight me? Come to Mohegan Sun and fight me at 115." I'm like, "No, you asked me. You asked to fight me, bitch. Like you come down to 105, cut the fucking weight, stop being lazy, and fucking fight me on Triton, because you're asking me." And she was like pretty much begging me to fight her because Anastasia Bruce, that I fought already, she already went pro and she won't rematch me. So I'm still on the hunt for her. So fuck you, bitch. So
Fucking bitch.
yeah, literally. And
I feel like it's easy for girls to hate each other.
Oh
right?
my god, girls are
It's
so
easy.
catty. Girls are so
It's
catty.
difficult
Oh
for
They hate
yeah,
each
guys.
she
other.
was just like, you want to fight? Oh, you're gonna hate me though. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, prove it, bitch. I'm like, let me see you I hate you, because I'm just gonna make you hate me more. And now all of a sudden, when I'm 2-0 in MMA, it's like, oh, I'm booked for the year. Bitch, you were begging to fight me. Go get
Booked
some
for the
fights.
year, you're an
Facts.
amateur.
I feel
Yeah,
Exactly.
what are you talking
I'm like,
about?
what the fuck?
I fought every month for 4 months amateur before I went pro. And then pro, I fought for 4 months straight every month as a professional.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Fucking
she's whatever.
G-Unit.
She's a liar too. I heard that through the grapevine. She's not actually booked for the year. She's just scared. So
Where's she from?
I don't fucking know.
New
Who
York?
cares? Yeah, it's somewhere in New York, I think.
Like-
So, because she said Mohegan Sun, like upstate
Well,
somewhere.
that's Connecticut, not
Connecticut,
upstate.
yeah.
That's Connecticut.
That's in Connecticut?
Yeah, Fox
Yeah.
is Mohegan Sun. The two popular casinos.
Oh,
Connecticut.
okay. So I don't know. Whatever. I'll fight her whenever, but she's too scared. She's running scared. So whatever.
So you have a lot of
And now-
kickboxing fights, 2 MMA fights. Are you thinking professional at some point?
Absolutely. After like
In what? Both?
yeah, absolutely, and everything. Fuck it.
Well, once you go professional in any combat sport,
Yeah, you're
Run a
pro.
all
you
the
have
way
to
through.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you
Like
went,
I can't go and fight an amateur kickboxing.
Yeah, that'd be unfair.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you went
Thought
pro
about it.
MMA. Would you take any pro fights? Boxing, kickboxing now? No. You're an MMA fighter. Maybe.
Yo, sometimes
switch it up
sometimes
if
I
you
watch
wanted
these
to.
dudes scrap. I'm like,
You should just start talking shit to Conor McGregor and be like, I'll box you. Get a boxing match with him. No?
yeah. Well,
I thought it was a
I
good
don't-
idea. I thought it was a good idea.
Wait, I have 2 more bitches to call out.
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Rachel Pembroke is actually fighting me August 2nd. You're dead, bitch. By the way, so fuck you. And
BTW.
and this okay, this is what really bothers me, and
Go on.
you're probably gonna like laugh at this. This
Okay.
girl, Elise Reed, she's 4-0 in MMA amateur. She will not fight me because I don't have any knockouts.
That's her excuse?
That's
what
her
she said?
fucking excuse. And then her coach had a little big mouth on him too. It was like, you should get some finishers first. And I'm just like, yeah, big guy, okay. And then he wanted to be nice later on when I started talking shit back. And he's like, oh, it's not about that. It's okay. And I'm just like, all right, now you want to be nice.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
I'm looking like if I'm a coach, I want my guys to fight people who don't finish anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, excuses.
That's the perfect
Everyone has an
opponent.
Yeah.
excuse. And then in the past, this other girl, Brittany Brutali, she wanted to fight me for a long time.
Brittany.
And she went pro, got knocked out in 30 seconds.
I
And
hate
I'm
when
like-
that happens.
You know, what happened? I thought you were going to beat my ass, but you got your own ass beat. So when you went pro, I don't know. All these girls want to go pro too fucking quick. Like, I don't understand. Get your fucking experience up first. Stop. You're not that good. Stop.
Well, I think that's even a problem in New York State. It wasn't a problem for someone like Dennis or Gregor or someone who wrestled their whole life,
Right.
wrestled at the highest level. But everyone who didn't wrestle and just trained MMA and stuff, they're like, oh, I got 6 fights. I'm going pro. It's like, dude, you're going to fight someone from the Midwest who has 20
You're going
fights.
to get killed.
You're going to fight someone from California who has 30 fights. So, and they might have a wrestling background. So that's what you're always up against.
Right.
Yeah.
So Elise Reed is on the hit list, too.
So I mean, do you do any research on like these comebacks? Like, you gotta get creative.
Nah, I think girls just go.
No. Oh my gosh, the best smack talkers,
Oh,
Conor
I talk
McGregor,
shit.
Ben Askren, they
They do
fucking
research.
yeah, Chael Sonnen, they all like they've got shit lined up.
You didn't name any
No,
girls, though.
See, what I
Okay,
look-
she could be the first.
Yeah, you have dirt on any of these girls? Like some,
I mean, not
keep
really.
something in the back pocket just in case they
that
hit
they're
you with a low blow?
scared. Just that they're scared. I mean, I just look at them as just another victim.
Now,
so.
one thing I saw that you did is like she screenshotted the conversations with.
Oh, I put everyone on blast. Fucking don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I heard that about dudes trying to slide in your DMs.
Oh
Like, hey,
my
let's fuck,
God.
and you're like, oh, and then like
broadcast that shit. Like, look what this idiot did.
so and so is trying to smash.
That's amazing.
I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's
When am I
amazing.
just like,
It's amazing.
seriously?
And you're
When does that even work? Like when you message a female like that you think is remotely attractive, and
hang on, they
"Oh,
open
baby,
up with that?
Well,
Bob's and Vagin, and I'm just.
I
like,
heard of
no.
that one porn star.
You've done that?
That one porn star, Mia Khalifa, did that to like the Clemson football guy, and did it to a bunch of professional athletes. Like they slid in her DMs, and she was like, "Nope, got a guy." Screenshot and posted that shit.
Oh hell yeah! Put them on blast.
Like famous professional.
Yeah,
athletes.
but she was also like trying to bang one of those college like quarterback or something like that.
Yeah, but not the ones who were sliding her DMs.
Well, hang on. The homie's probably like, "Oh, she trying to smash?"
She threw out, "I'll bang a college quarterback." Other college quarterbacks like, "Yo, my stats are better than his. I'll jump in that."
throw her a line. She's like,
They threw a Hail Mary.
hatch, screenshot, bang. Because she has a huge following, right? She only did porn for 1 year.
Who? Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
I don't know the details. I've just seen her work.
Hang on, like 1 year or like 10 films or something like she doesn't have a huge, but she's like,
Filmography.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but she's like the first of her kind, if you will.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
we could segue right from there into stripping. We have a male stripper and a female stripper. Which one do you want to start with, Dennis? Interrogation time. I wish, we need to get a light when we
Oh
have
my
in
God.
studio guests that we could turn on and like fucking shine on them when we start
Spotlight.
asking questions. Yeah. I think that'd be good. Like we're two detectives.
Well, we were already talking to Rebecca a little bit. Well, I still want to like, how many more fights do you want to have before you go pro?
Probably like 5 or 6 MMA fights. Like in total.
Yeah.
So
And,
then
and
I'll
how
have,
often?
like,
How often do you think you fight? Once a month? Once every other month?
as often as I can, as long as people want to fucking accept it and not be chicken shits.
If me and Menace became promoters or matchmakers, would you fight for us?
If who?
Me and this guy.
Okay.
Let's say I started my own.
Hypothetically, if
Okay.
we started
Fight.
putting on shows,
Oh fuck yeah.
would Rebecca Starr be like our feature fight or our
Oh
co-main
fuck
event?
yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're just making sure. We're just making sure that might happen in the future.
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you get bitches that aren't
100%.
afraid.
If what happened?
If you get bitches that aren't
Yeah,
afraid,
that's
right?
Wink,
right, that's
wink.
right.
Well, no, I know some bitches that might not be afraid. I know a couple of the girls you named, not personally, but like through people. I know their coaches and whatnot, and maybe they're afraid. Maybe who knows? You just
Why
gotta keep
haven't they fight me then?
scheduling. It's always tough. Like, what's
Scheduling.
Do you ever get hurt?
No, fuck no.
Some people get hurt. You know, shit might happen, or they're afraid. Who knows?
Most of the time they're afraid.
Alright.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah, we can always go with that. That's good for the mental state.
And then, okay. When did you start fighting?
No, I was 19.
19.
So that's like 7 years.
And you are how old now?
25.
How'd you stumble into this realm of combat sports?
Well, when I was like 15, I did Tiger Shulman's.
We love Tiger Shulman's. What do you mean? Don't you ever say an unkind? Don't you ever say an
No.
unkind word about Tiger Shulman's?
Are you kidding me, dude? Yo, no. And I started there, and then I stopped for a while, and then I met Eric Olson, who is a pro
What's his name?
kickboxer. Eric Bloodaxe.
Blood Axe.
Blood axe.
Yeah.
That's almost like I want to yell out, Tiger Shulman's is a saint. Tiger Shulman's is a saint.
And he taught me how to fight since I was 19, so
And Blood Axe is a pro now, right?
absolutely.
I know.
And-
I seen him do it. The last thing I saw was him doing the bare knuckle boxing.
Yes, he's still doing that. He just had a fight in Valor in Tennessee. He just came back.
MMA fight.
Yeah, and he won, but the guy, it was luck actually. Like he literally, like the guy's toe broken.
Oh, those are the best victories.
I was just like, what? It's just like a freak thing. It's crazy, but
Well, like they say in fighting, the harder you train, the luckier you get. So shit like that'll happen sometimes.
absolutely.
And Eric is you're single or you're in a relationship?
No, I'm in a relationship.
And Eric is your boyfriend
Yeah, and coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
and coach. Whoa. That's like
Weird dynamic. It's always weird.
No, we started being like friends and stuff. It didn't like just like, oh yeah, let's hook up.
Well, then
No,
actually, it's
never
not always
started
weird.
like that.
Depends on the type of coach. You know what I mean? Like, do you
Yeah.
guys separate?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like your relationships over here, your coaching and your
Yup.
training's
yeah,
over
when,
here.
When
They don't.
I have a fight coming up, he's straight like just my coach. Like he's not. Yeah.
he's not your lover when you have a fight coming up.
No, no, he's just cold hard coach.
So you gotta hate him at that point, right?
Yeah.
You said you
Sometimes
need
I get annoyed at him.
that fuels your fire,
Sometimes
right?
I'll be like, fucking shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Like, but yeah.
So we were talking to Jessica I, and she was talking. Or no, who were we talking to?
About?
Bedtime workouts.
Bedtime workouts. Oh, sleeping. What? Having sex before a fight.
Yeah.
That's a bedtime workout.
Well, no, because it increases a woman's testosterone.
I
levels.
asked Jessica I if it's true about Rocky Balboa. What Mickey said.
The legs.
The women weaken legs for men. So what's a woman doing? Is she trying to sleep with dudes
I heard
and like
the
steal their
opposite. I heard it
testosterone?
increases their testosterone. Actually,
It does
For women, that's what I'm
Right?
saying.
It does.
That's like a hormonal.
Because I think
scientific fact.
Ronda Rousey was saying that.
Well, that's
She
what
did that.
That's kind
Yeah,
of what I
honestly,
asked.
I could vouch for that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
closer a fight gets, you're like,
You steal energy. You steal
need-
testosterone. That's
Sometimes
what it is.
it depends. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
So-
Depends on the mood I'm in.
So your coach being your man, he's a very hands-on coach when it comes to everything, really, right?
Oh my god. It's
literally.
You can't get a
Yeah.
better hands-on coach than that.
Yeah.
pretty much.
But now, cutting weight, I'm sure, takes you just completely out of the mood.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember you said that to me once. Like,
I just want to kill
when
somebody.
you just feel depleted, you're like, I literally don't even want to have sex right now. And
Yes.
that's when I'm like, done.
That's how tired I am.
That's how.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like I
that's how
have
it's
sex
done.
all the time.
Yeah,
So I'm so tired, I can't even have sex right now.
yeah.
Now.
So now to get to 105,
Now.
what are you walking at?
Right now, 119.
So you're cutting a little bit of weight to make 105.
Yeah.
Sames.
Now are you dieting, hard cut?
Not till probably it comes around to July.
Because I
End of
think
June.
long term, this is just a theory. Maybe I'm a misogynist, but I think we're going to see more effects in women cutting weight than men cutting weight. If that sounds weird.
Well,
do
most
you mean
most
by
girls
that?
that I know don't cut nearly as much weight as guys do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ones who
Yeah.
do cut weight, I think it fucks up their system. Like I've heard Kat Zingano, I've heard a few women talk about it a little bit. I remember I asked one girl on the show, I don't remember who, and she was like, "Nope, I'm good." What? Yeah, it like fucks up their menstrual cycles and like fucks up their bodies cutting weight.
Well, the thing is, the women need so much body fat to menstruate.
Yeah, like cutting weight's not good for a man. It's not good for a woman. We have a different biological makeup, so that's just kind of what I was getting at. Like cutting weight's never good. That's
So
not
who's
good.
it good for then, Stan?
No one.
Yeah, so you're like, it's not good for a man. So
So it's probably I don't know if that's a misogynist statement or like I don't know. You know, I think it'd be worse for a woman. I think it'd be worse for a woman almost.
especially if she's pregnant.
How is she supposed to cut weight if she's pregnant?
Well, she wouldn't have a
How's she
fight.
supposed to
She
fight
would
if she's pregnant?
just
Nah, that
stay the
was-
same.
No, I mean that's hang on. Before you fight, you get a pregnancy test, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Well, no, hang on.
But
A
how's
lot,
somebody supposed to?
well, no, a lot of people don't know that,
Wow.
Oh.
right? I mean,
Yeah. When you're that lean, really? Somebody could be that lean? I mean, if you're not that far along, I guess you're
well,
right.
no, hang on. No, but to even fight as a woman, you have to have a pregnancy test.
Yeah,
Makes sense,
yeah,
yeah,
you
makes
have
sense.
to.
It's like part of the physical.
Yeah. Well, it's a different biological makeup.
I wonder how many women fighters actually found out they were pregnant at that given time. That's crazy, right? What are the stats on that?
Imagine you're getting ready to fucking throw down, like,
Right?
sorry, ma'am, you're not fighting tonight. You're fucking,
Why?
you're
Would you bug
pregnant.
out if that happened? Like,
What?
Probably because you couldn't fight, right? You wanted to fight so bad, and you find out you're pregnant, you can't
That'd
fight.
be
right?
terrible.
That sucks.
Ugh.
Never. Never.
Ugh.
One more what?
And then,
More seafood?
shut up, Stan. I'm sick of your shit with your good. That's the best shirt you own.
Yes.
No, I don't
This is
see
what I
nice
came here
shirts.
for. This.
This is a good shirt though.
No,
Get
it's the
'em.
best shirt you
Oh,
own.
what? You came to hear me and Menace
Yeah,
argue?
smack talk. Absolutely. Because I caught a few episodes, and that was my favorite.
Oh yeah, the kill time.
Yes.
Stan, what the
Yes.
fuck?
Love
He
it.
did your hair tonight
Love it.
because there's a lady in the studio.
Bro, I do my hair every episode. No,
Well, since we went to the video, yeah.
every episode. Maybe.
No, you wear your
No,
hat.
no.
You wear your hat backwards to the side like a fucking teenager all the
Yeah,
time.
This is not scrubbed out
Nice.
Stan.
He's
I've
got
seen
a
scrubbed out
spot.
Stan. This is not scrubbed out Stan.
There's one or two episodes where I did without my hair gelled or anything.
Whoa. Oh, you know, hang on.
Video.
Whoa. You know what I just noticed? Is since we've gone to video, you've been actually dressing like jeans. Like you, what happened to the?
No chance. I wore a jumpsuit last week. What are you talking about?
Did he?
It was nice.
2 weeks ago I wore a jumpsuit.
Your best jumpsuit.
No, number 5, number 7.
Number
maybe.
5. How many jumpsuits do you?
I have a collection. One day we'll do a Menace and The Man video where we'll take a tour to my closet and we'll see all my
Jumpsuit
jumpsuits.
man.
Well, you better get
Day
that
in the
closet
life.
straightened out.
Jumpsuit Stan.
A day in the life of.
I like fucking around with jumpsuits.
Stan the jumpsuit man. There you go.
No, Stan
No.
the fat man. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I used to be skinny. Those were the days.
Show me the ID.
Well, I have a skinny face on my ID. Yeah.
So back to Rebecca. What are some of your hobbies besides? Because amateur, you're right. You're not fighting, right? Like, what are some of your hobbies? What do you like doing?
I like to train. I like to play video games.
What video games do you play?
I play all types of shit. I have a PlayStation 4,
Sames.
and yes, you got
Drop your gamer tag. Maybe some people
Yeah.
will send you some dick pics on PS4.
No, thank you. Nope. So I play stuff like Call of Duty. I play a
Oh,
lot
I'll
of,
fucking
like.
crush your ass. Yeah, let's
Oh,
squat
yeah.
up.
Did you get the new Mortal Kombat yet?
Negative.
What?
I said-
I would
hang on.
assume you would.
I
you
said
would get
negative.
that. You
So-
didn't get it.
No. Well, the thing is,
So that's what I'm saying. I would assume you would get that.
Mortal Kombat,
It's
when I play
pure-
it, I feel like the characters move like.
You don't ever try some of the moves like.
Well, no, the last Mortal Kombat I played, like, when I do a fighting game, I just mash buttons really in like a certain
Yeah.
pattern.
Honestly, the new way that they have the controls for this one is like a little. The timing's a little faster, so you have to like be like, and it's like so annoying because you'll press the button and like I try to do a fatality and then try and press the button and it won't work.
Ugh.
Why, Mortal Kombat 11 you're talking about?
Yeah.
I haven't purchased it yet, but it looks amazing.
You're gonna buy it,
It's
Stan?
so good though.
It looks.
Like,
I buy games once the price drops.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like.
I don't want that
60
initial.
bucks.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You don't want
initial
that 60,
$60.
60 hit.
And the new one, like the
It ain't worth
limited
it to me.
edition, is like $80, almost $100. So
Right.
it's like $100 actually.
So you play you have Call of Duty 4?
Yeah, I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare on the old PS3 though, but
Whoa.
I didn't get the new one yet.
I keep you as you could. I would tell you as you could.
What?
That's what you just did to me. About not having fucking Mortal Kombat.
Well, it's good. It's Mortal Kombat.
You know what else is
than
good?
Call of Duty, okay?
You know what else is good? Call of Duty number 4. Do you play Fortnite?
Nope. I refuse.
What a loser. Why do you refuse? What are you talking about? It's a great game.
It looks so annoying.
You could squad up with me and Dennis. We would build little houses around you and let
Build
people
a
shoot you and
house.
shit. It'd be fucking awesome.
It's a very difficult game, though.
Did you play?
You don't play it enough, Dennis.
The recent God of War.
Nope. I play
Oh.
Fortnite and Call of Duty.
No,
pretty
that
much.
God of War got good ratings and
Yeah,
shit like
it
that.
was. So,
People-
I beat it. It's so good.
You beat it?
Yep.
How many hours a week do you play video games?
I don't play them too often as I used to, but I play the new Spider-Man one really a lot.
Do you stream in costume?
No, I don't stream, but
Why-
I do
what do you-
cosplay.
I know you do cosplay. That's what I'm saying. You should start streaming in
I know,
cosplay.
I
People
know,
probably
I
love
know.
that shit.
I should.
You do cosplay? I need to know more about cosplay.
It's fun. You ever been to Comic-Con?
Yep.
Okay, so then you know what cosplay is.
Well, to the viewers that don't.
It's alright, so you dress up like your favorite fan fiction character, video game, movie, whatever, and you just go around, you take pictures at Comic-Con or whatever convention, and that's that. That's what you do. You just
Now-
dress up. Cosplaying is just dressing up.
So you gotta check out Menace too, because I've gone to
Comic-Con.
I've gone to I don't have that video up. I don't know where the fuck it went, but I
You
did
dressed up?
Comic Con, and then I've done. I went to a. What was it? PopCon.
Never heard of it.
I went to a PopCon in Indy. In Indianapolis.
What's
And I was-
PopCon?
PopCon is kind of like that. It's
Cosplay.
Yeah, so it's video games and like cosplay. People walk
Action
around, they have like
figures.
cool swords and shit like that. And I would go up to people and interview them and ask them like, "How old are you? How long you been doing this?" Da da da. And it's pretty funny. That's actually the first Menace 2 video I ever did. It's a 3-part series. Day 1, day 2, day 3. They're about 10 minutes per pop.
Per pop.
Per pop.
They're solid. They're solid.
10
Um,
10 minutes per pop.
Yeah.
That's some
so,
stamina. That's
so
some good
why
stamina
do you
there.
why do you do that? Why do you do cosplay? Why do you like what is?
I've always been a big comic book fan.
Makes sense.
My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Have to admit it. Sorry. And
Not
my
Spider
favorite-
Woman. Is there a Spider Woman in
There is
the?
Spider Woman. There's Spider Girl, which is Peter Parker's daughter. Later on in the comic books, and I love all the Marvel.
So
characters.
Peter Parker has a kid.
Yep.
And the gene gets passed on.
Yep. pretty
So
much.
now I have a question. Weird question. If you're into cosplay, does like sex when you're in a costume take
That-
you to a whole different
I knew
level?
he was going there.
Dang.
That's like a
Yes.
that's called like a
I'm sorry.
furry.
No, I was gonna say
No!
I know
Yeah.
of people who
Furries.
have sex with furries and like and they want to have sex
That's
with a teddy
different.
bear.
Oh, what's a
That's
furry?
different.
What's
Bro,
a furry?
what's a furry?
What's a furry?
People who have sex with
Yeah.
teddy bears apparently,
They
or
dress
something
up
like
like
that.
animals that are like that walk around like humans, and they like go to conventions. The same thing, but sometimes they have
That's
sex.
a turn on?
Apparently, sometimes.
Well,
they
the thing
have
is,
sex.
it's just like a wiener and like a V just out. That's the only opening in this
I
con.
got
Well,
you.
most people don't like.
It's like the it's like the Easter Bunny, banging fucking another Easter Bunny, but like they had the full suit on, right?
Yeah,
Like you can't tell what they actually look like.
No,
Oh, there's like a convention of this where it's like an orgy? What are you talking about?
it's a convention. You go
Oh.
around just like a furry, just like an animal or a mystical creature, and it's like you make it yourself, and they just look like fucking cartoon animals.
Or you buy a fucking Easter Bunny.
That's
yeah, or
crazy.
that, or that. Or
Where
you
do I
can-
sign up for this?
I don't know. There's a website.
And you have no idea. It's almost
Are you
like
fucking serious? They have this around here?
bro.
it's
No,
almost.
no,
Hang on,
hold
hang
on.
on, hang on. It's
Oh, where do I gotta go?
Whoa, it's kind of like a.
Why do I have to travel to do everything cool? What the
Because-
fuck?
That's like some weird bucket list shit.
Because I'm a
Hang
guy.
on.
Girls could do shit anywhere. You know what I mean? Your fucking backyard. Like a guy's got to travel across the country to dress up like an animal and have sex. Like what the fuck? It's bullshit.
Hang on.
I got no time to travel.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a glory hole, right? You don't really know what's on the other side.
my
Oh,
Oh my god, no, it's
bro,
yeah, it's
whoa,
totally
bro.
different. It's totally. Oh my god,
He's right,
I guess
though.
so. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Fuck.
You don't know what you don't know what she
That
looks like
ruined
inside
it.
that costume.
That's a
That could be a
buzzkill.
dude. That could be a dude. You just killed my whole shit.
You
Yeah,
ruined
whole-
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
You can
into
have
it for
a
a second, and now I'm
costume.
like, wait a minute. You're right.
And then it could be.
Well, I mean, because they're not super form fitting, right?
So you can't even tell.
I mean, if you make it yourself,
figure.
yes, it could be.
Yeah,
But usually it's a little bulky because
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mean, a
made
big-
out of foam and
it's like
stuff
fat,
like that.
you know, like fur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
could fit in a teddy bear costume.
But imagine like you're just going up and you hug a fucking like big ass dolphin or something.
Hang on, I'm out.
I'd have to be on drugs.
You're out?
I'd have
Yeah,
to be on
I'm
drugs.
out.
Is there a lot of drug use?
Even
these days?
hang on, hang on.
I've never been to one.
Even if I took a girl that's
imagine.
hot and I was like, put this on, we're doing this. Like that.
You'd be like, you're a fucking weirdo. Why are you turned
Well,
on?
no,
by
because the thing is like, you're hot, and now I'm putting you in fucking an Easter Bunny costume. Like what? Like
You know, they're definitely popping mollies at these things.
Yeah.
There's no way this is
Probably.
a sober arrangement.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
No
They're
way.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, fur.
Yes.
Or you got some
Yes.
real twisted shit going on in your head.
They probably don't even need penetration.
all right,
just
so
the
that's
fur.
all right. So that's
Right.
furries. That's furries. Then cosplay.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going.
Sometimes when I'm like on the internet, these things pop up. I'm like, what the?
We segued into furries. We were really talking about what goes down with these cosplay things.
Well, there's a lot of vendors there. There's a lot of comic book artists. There's a lot of like sometimes famous people that are in like movies. Like I heard there's going on Rhode Island Con, and it was going on CERN, and Daniel Bautista, I think his name is
The
from-
wrestler?
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
his name?
Yeah.
Jax?
Bautista.
Thrax? Whatever the
Yes,
fuck his name
yes,
is?
and
Thrax.
it's from Guardians of the Galaxy, and then
Yeah.
the other girl that played the girl with the antennas, I forget her freaking name, but
Nebula
Anyways.
or something
Anyways.
like
yeah,
that?
they're supposed to be at Rhode Island.
Well,
Con,
yeah. So at all these like indie pop cons, like they have like these celebrities come and do a signing, and like the thing is like they make you like pay.
To get in, I'm sure.
No, whoa. Hey, Batista, can you like they'll have a line and you have to pay him
yeah,
like
probably, yeah.
$15 for an autograph.
Why, you've been there?
Yeah.
And you paid who?
I
15
just told you I went to a pop con and,
And,
fucking videoed the whole thing.
Okay, I'm saying who did you walk in line and pay?
Who, me?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Maybe
No,
he made
hang on.
$15.
No,
You know you're talking to
hang
him?
on. I'm not paying anybody money for them to write their name on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Anybody.
Were people paying you?
No.
Next time.
Hang on.
Next
The thing
year.
is like I don't give a fuck how famous I ever become. I'm not gonna charge you for me to sign. If you think I'm that fucking
Yeah, I
cool,
like
that like you
That
want
is some
my
bullshit.
autograph,
For a fucking
bang.
autograph, you know?
Bang.
There it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out signing some autographs tonight. I feel it.
You know,
Absolutely.
like when people come up to me, they're like excited to see me. Like, oh my god, I'm like, dude, you're so cool because you think I'm cool. Bang.
I like this
That's
guy.
how I roll.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's divulge a little bit into Rob now. And then we're going to segue back into Rebecca and both of your profession, where we started this podcast before Dennis got a little aggressive with me and told me I was an idiot and we should talk about MMA.
No, I like the MMA, man. I had to catch up.
I love MMA, and I think fighting and sex go hand in
Excuse the
hand.
missus.
I
She's
gotta
gotta go
move
use the
just did
Albania.
the same. Careful.
You're good, you're good.
This is a fire.
There's a lot of there's a lot of
A
steps.
lot
I
of
just did the same myself.
sorry.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
going to trip and take everything out. Well, fighting and sex go hand in hand. So now we got Rob Bones here with us. Bobby Diggler. Male stripper. You work at Hulkamania, so that's like right now.
Hunkamania.
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 Hunkamania. So wait, I can open up Hulkamania?
Hunkamania, what is that? Is that like...
I'm about to fucking.
I think Hogan's already got that unlocked, man. I don't
Ooh,
think
he
can
might
take it.
actually. I'm an idiot. Hulkamania, yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, Hunkamania. Right now is your busy season, right?
Very busy, yeah. After Memorial Day especially. Lots of bachelorette parties, lots of birthday parties.
So now it's like, I know you were a bodybuilder, championship level, whatever, NPC, whatever the fuck it is. I
Men's
know-
physique. I don't like to say bodybuilder.
You know.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
dude, you're not huge.
You got
it's
small
more like
legs.
it's more like beach body thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So, good beach body, good tan, got into the stripping game. So now, take us through.
Let's back up. What? So you're lifting.
Bro, wait a minute. He's been asking me every weekend, yo, does Menace want to work this weekend? I'm like, no,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
that's really why I
No,
came
he
here, man. I
doesn't.
came here to recruit the Menace.
He's here to recruit.
He's
you
already
tonight.
got the stage name. He's good to
Yeah.
go. He can put on some UFC shorts.
Yeah, I
you
can
know what mean?
move nice too, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like a celebrity appearance. You
Yeah.
Bro, if I
What do
was
you say, man?
Would my fee be double? Because I'm like,
Maybe.
know?
a
Nah,
big
let's
D-list.
not, I knew you were gonna go there, but you know what? Listen,
Well,
have you ever been worshipped by 200, 300 girls at once?
no.
Not quite the same. Not quite the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up close and personal, no cage in between you.
Ooh.
You know?
touche.
That's a Saturday night right there. Saturday
Wow.
night for me.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Worshipped.
Yeah, worship, literally. Throwing money at you. Think about it.
So now, take us through this, because obviously every man thinks like, oh, I could be a male stripper. Me and you used to talk about it all the time back in the day when I was skinny.
By
like
the end of
something
this
we would do.
interview, he's going to be coming me to work on Saturday. That's my goal. I just want to throw that out there. That's it. Go ahead.
So now,
Oh, sorry.
Viking.
your first night. Walk us through the first night.
Do it now.
Walk us through the first night.
Viking.
Oh.
That was. I thought that was your.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were going.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
What's Viking?
Or no, let's sit down.
What I
And now,
missed?
wait. Now we'll go, Rebecca, you get it, right? Take a bathroom break in like 5 minutes, and then we'll go that route.
Okay.
But now, Rob, take us through the first night. You were hit up like, hey, man, whatever. We want you to come and strip.
Oh, how I got into it?
Yeah, how'd you get into stripping?
So I had
Shaking your dick for dollar bills for old ladies.
My time. My turn.
So I had a lady friend who happened to bring her mom for her mom's 50th. And she pretty much told me about it. I'm like, wait a minute, this actually exists? You know what I mean? Like, I've heard of Chippendales, I've heard of, a few things, but you don't really know that it's like around here or whatever. So she's like, yeah, it's this company called Hunkamania. They do bachelorette parties, whatever. And my mom had a really good time. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, they make good money? She's like, yeah, I think so. And I was looking for a part-time job anyway as a bartender or whatever, but I'm like, I could probably do this. I was in contest shape at the time.
I was looking for a part-time job. A bartender
Or a
clerk
stripper,
at-
I know, right?
Clerk at a convenience store.
I know, I say it
or
like it's nothing. That's funny.
a waiter, stripper.
Yeah, nah. So, I sent in some pictures, and literally, like, that week, I got a call back saying, we'd like you for our Hamptons location, but we have the AC location, Atlantic City, open right now. You could take a ride this week with my Long Island manager and check it out, see how you like it.
Who's the Long Island manager? James?
No,
I
my,
know him.
no, Frank, my buddy Frank.
Frank?
Yeah.
I know James.
So, it was crazy. Like that Saturday, literally, I sent in my pictures on like a Wednesday, and like that Saturday, I'm getting picked up by some dude that I don't even know to go strip in Atlantic City. You know what I mean? It was pretty wild. Yeah, it was wild.
Nervous? First night going out?
Definitely nervous. 100%.
So now, for our listeners, how close is it to Magic Mike?
It's very similar. Actually, Channing Tatum used to be a male stripper, so a lot of that movie he put together from his own real life experiences.
Other than
Wow.
the
I
GHB,
can
right?
see it.
Other than I haven't seen any GHB use. I don't know if that's a thing somewhere else or whatever, but no GHB use. No.
Have you ever taken your dick shaking show on the road? Other states?
On the road, nah, I have not.
Atlantic City, I guess.
Atlantic City, yeah, I guess that's New Jersey. It's not the state, right?
And what's your routine like?
Lately I've been doing military routine actually, but I used to do cop. What'd you walk in on, right? He's like, what the fuck did I walk in on?
Hang on, I was listening in the other room.
What routine are you doing this weekend? That's what I want to know.
I'm a fighter.
Exactly, right?
Fighter. Hey, you want to submit? Cause I bet you I could tap you out.
He's gonna be triangling bitches.
Bro, Rob Bones does triangles. He doesn't even know jiu-jitsu. With bitches. Well, only with girls. Only with women he grapples.
Yikes.
You know,
So
sometimes
back to it, Rob. First night, how well did you do? Like you just were bitten by the bug, and you were like, "I want to be a stripper now."
Well,
Like,
I didn't think I was really going to be stripping. They said something about working the crowd, so I assumed.
wait, almost like fighting. I imagine like the first time you do it, it's like, "Oh shit's real now." And I imagine a lot of people probably quit the first night.
It's a culture shock, man. You know, I've been to regular female strip clubs and I've seen how it is, and it's different when you're a guy, you know, pretty much like a piece of meat. You know, you're never used to that. There's no scenario where you could really compare that to anything.
One time I was in.
Dennis could probably compare it, but that's
no,
about
no.
it.
Hang
That's
on,
'cause
I was in Key
He
West.
pulls the Menace card
No.
all the time.
I was
That's why.
in
I've seen
Key
him do it.
West with my younger brother, and there was no parking on like the most south point of. So we had to park over. So we had to walk, and you pass the gay section of Key West, and there's this dude, like there's gay like whatever, and there's this dude who is probably like 6'3", in 6-inch heels. Full, like he's in a gown, nice gown, right? But like the full makeup hard, and like his chest hairs are coming out of the top of his gown, right? So like we see him, we're walking, goes, like something like along like, oh yeah, like look at that, and like he didn't even disguise his voice, like hey, it was like, yeah, get over here with that sweet ass. I was like, and like the thing is, I know because I forget what I was wearing, but like he was talking about me, not my brother. I remember like this guy, you know. The thing is, I did what girls do.
Which brother though? Which brother?
My younger brother Jay.
Bro.
I did what girls do.
Bro, he
What's
might have been
that?
talking about Jay. He might have been talking about Jay.
I just told you I was wearing something, and he called out.
Oh, he called out your actual outfit. All right.
Yeah, look at this guy in his jorts or something. I don't know.
Shorts.
Or these, whatever.
I feel like
Oh, is that
people
what
are
it is?
always giving you shit for your jean shorts.
Well, hang on, that was a lie. It was, but I didn't have jorts then.
Oh, that was
Anyways,
an example.
So the thing is, I did what women do, and I did not look back, and I kept walking forward, like I didn't hear him.
You got catcalled.
Yeah,
That's catcalling, yeah.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? Like beat the guy up? You know, I don't
You
know.
should turn around and be like,
Kiss
yeah.
Well, even that, I think that's a horrible thing that men do is catcalling women. That's atrocious.
Oh my god.
Like the construction worker,
Oh
even like the
my
douchey dude.
God.
I've seen it,
Hey, mommy.
You were saying that's a New York thing.
bro. It is a New York.
So when
thing.
the girls come here from out of state, they don't like that. They expect that from us.
But you
It's
know
like a
me,
stigma.
Rob. Like never. I would never do that. I know Rob's not that type of guy.
No
I know
way.
Dennis. You get that all the time, I'm sure.
My move
When I'm
is
driving, I got people being like blowing kisses at me. I'm like, ugh.
Like,
Yeah,
what's that gonna
like,
do?
get
But
a
the other
get a
day that
fucking
happened,
clue.
and
Get
it's
a
just
clue.
like,
You
I
know
was
what it
just
is?
like-
They want a reaction. If you give them any kind of reaction, it gets them off.
No,
it could,
I
it
was
could be a
like-
middle finger. It could be whatever.
I was like,
That
wow.
that was probably good. Yes, I got a reaction. That dude was probably like
hang
jerking
on.
off to
You
that,
know what my
know?
move? I
That's how it goes.
if it's a cat call, I do like a physical one, like a high five, something where
That's not a catcall. That's a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
more like catcalls are like sexually aggressive. Hey baby, what's up? That ass. What's up? Like like some dumb shit.
Nah, I would never do that.
And then the girl's like, I don't even.
my
Fucking,
mom raised me the right way.
I don't even know you. Yeah, I had one sister, one mom.
Yo, mom.
One mom. You got to be respectful to the ladies. No catcall.
Yeah.
So on to Rebecca Starr for a moment. Tell us about your first night stripping. How'd you get into it?
Yeah, there you
Where
go.
did you you just walked into a strip club? You thought about it.
I've never
you wanted
been
to do
into a
this?
strip club until I started working in them.
Wow.
Did you strip first or fight first? What's the timeline here? Okay.
You fought first.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been kickboxing since she was a kid. 15. When was your
Right.
first?
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
that makes sense.
When was your first kickboxing fight?
19.
19. When did you enter the stripping industry?
Not till I was like
19 and a half.
21.
yeah.
So a few years.
It was a little nerve wracking, but like I love being an entertainer, so I don't mind it. Like I like it.
Is the stripping rush? Because I've obviously never stripped. I can ask Rob about it, but he's never
You should
fought.
try it
Like,
sometime.
is the stripping rush similar to the fighting rush?
No.
Two totally different.
What's the difference?
Fighting's more like, all right, you're about to be demolished and demolish the other bitch, and the other one's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna look all hot and sexy and like get some cash, man. Like, save that for dinner, you know. So it's pretty much, it's a lot different.
And so now your first night, take us through it. Like, how'd you stumble into the strip club? Did someone call you? Did you see an ad? Did you see whatever?
I knew somebody. A friend of mine was opening up a club. It used to be called the Blue Rhino.
Never heard of it.
It was
Wasn't
like
a good
out
strip
of-
club.
Jericho
Never heard of it.
Turnpike?
Yes.
It used to be something before
was my
that.
yeah.
What was it before that?
I don't know, but
Of course,
that was my
of course,
first-
Rob heard of it.
No. I got a
He
story.
came a little late, like.
I used to be a private eye for someone who didn't trust their boyfriend, but that's a whole other
LOL.
story.
Wow.
Bro, he's got great
Yeah.
fucking stories.
Yeah,
Like,
you
oh,
remember that, right?
Private
Yeah.
eye?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just they
Rob's
told me,
lived 6 different lives.
I first started off as go-go dancing at like dive bars, at like shows and stuff, and like putting pasties on and everything, and just
Sames.
halfway there, but not quite. But like, I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this? And I can earn so much more money being like topless and just going at it. Like,
Pasty is topless anyway. It's a little
Exact-
sticker, right?
Yeah,
what the fuck's
but
the difference?
But when you're a go-go dancer, you have clothing on. When you're a go-go dancer, you have to have clothing.
Are you
on.
like in a cage or elevated usually, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
sometimes,
it is?
yeah, or on stage, just normally.
Okay, gotcha.
But I did that for a very long time.
They're
from,
still
like,
racing outside if you guys can hear that. They're racing for pink
It's
slips at this
crazy.
point.
They need
Shit's
to
getting real.
stop.
It's a fire department.
Yo, Toretto, calm down out there.
No, it's the
But,
it's the Menace and the Man drag races.
Yeah.
We're gonna post that shit on YouTube next week.
Anyway, so it literally started off as go-go dancing, then I got into stripping because there's way more money in stripping. There just is. And, you know.
Shit money in go-go dancing, I'd imagine.
Oh my god, people would try and screw me over nonstop.
You know what
Hang
it
on,
is?
what's
too?
that? Like, what's that?
Annoying.
An hourly rate?
I would usually do like 200 a night for like maybe like 5 hours. But
Because
yeah,
the thing is,
cash,
like, I'll be
cash.
at a club and there'll
But
be
some people would be like, "Oh no, I only have 150." I'm like, "Yo, are you fucking
who the
kidding
people
me?"
that hired
swindle
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I give him the benefit of the doubt, and that's why I don't trust nobody. And like, especially when it comes to dancing and shit, I'm like, "No, you money up front." Like, no.
People
no.
get cheap, man. Women get cheap too. Believe
Yeah,
me.
no,
They
I've
do.
seen it.
Ooh, I can't
yeah.
wait to go there with Rob. But continue, Rebecca.
But yeah, no. My first night was a little nerve wracking, but I kind of just flowed into it. I just did what was natural, pretending like nobody was really watching, and just like
What'd you do to take the edge off?
just
Alcohol.
had a shot.
Alcohol,
That's
of
it. One
course.
shot did
Of
it?
course, yeah.
I needed like several shots to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Like, yeah, I needed a lot
For
of
guys,
shots.
it's probably a little more nerve wracking because
Girls are almost used to it in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Guys, like I always say this, guys are
That's
so.
what I'm saying.
If I'm even the slightest bit creepy, I know so many dudes that are them fucking 10 times. Like guys are so creepy. Like
Oh
like the
my-
catcalling
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
way I see even guys in a strip club and the way like
It's
Oh my
true.
bro,
God.
like a girl will
There's-
well, no, a girl will
You've been
never walk
accustomed to
past
it.
me. You ever see when a guy is in a club or something, a girl walks past and they grab her hand and like try to hold
Oh
her
my
hand?
god, I hate that. I'm
That's
like,
the
don't touch me.
that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to do the hair thing. You remember the hair thing?
I remember, and I used to tell you, don't
hair-
touch,
what?
bro.
I used to
yo,
like
yo.
as they're walking by, but
the hair is a little
Wait.
less into
I've done
the
it,
freaking
yeah.
How many
hair.
times did I tell you, don't touch these girls' fucking hair? Like, just
but
don't,
no. You know it works. It's hit or miss.
Hell,
It's been
Right,
hit or miss.
yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
Right?
it's-
You've done it, right? Just like
Well, hang
whatever.
on. I will.
it's hit or miss
if-
how drunk
hang on,
she is.
hang on.
How
If-
drunk is
on.
she?
If I were to do it, right, they're walking. They will see me reach out for their hand.
You know what? Now that he does it, I don't even want to do it anymore.
No,
I don't even want to do it anymore.
No,
I've
the
seen
hand
you in
is-
action.
No, Dennis is saying he does the
Yeah, I
creepy
don't
hand
do it
thing. No,
anymore.
don't.
Whoa! Hang on.
no.
They see me like,
That's
and
di-
they
alright, yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll go
That's
90,
different. That's
they go
different.
10.
That's different. That's different.
But they see it. It's not like me grabbing their fucking hand. Like,
Yeah,
hey.
like I've seen guys do like the aggressive hand grab, and the girl will be like, no, and the guy
I've
almost
had
like.
people grab
Yeah.
my wrist before and be like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Whoa!" Like,
I get what you're saying.
doing?
Eye contact and then
Yes,
it happening is a little
yes,
different.
yes.
A little different. I've seen guys like blind, almost like Rob saying with the hair. Like I've seen Rob do it blind, where
Just for the record, we're not talking about me grabbing a girl's
no,
hair.
no. I'm
and-
going to explain it.
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Like the girl walks
Well,
past.
and you're getting their attention, right? Just
That's
hey.
all.
No.
That's all.
I've
what-
I've
I
seen
got a hair
success.
thing
I've,
anyway,
I've
you know what I
seen
mean?
success.
Real
Right,
quick,
whatever.
real quick, Rebecca.
It's hair.
What girl doesn't like her hair petted?
Well,
all
no,
do.
some don't.
Some
I've gotten.
Well,
yeah.
if it's a weave.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
all
if
love
it's
their
a
head rubbed or
weave,
something.
then they're
Yeah.
like, "Don't touch my weave."
Right.
But then it's like if it's like natural hair, like they're like.
But
some
I
bitches don't care.
back to
so.
Rob. I've seen girls walk past and Rob do like just, and then some girls turn like, "Did you just touch my hair?" And some girls turn like, "Oh hey, what's up?" You know.
But no matter what way it goes, I could turn it into some
Look,
kind of a conversation.
You got a good
so,
tan. You got a good tan. You're jacked. You're not the worst looking guy. It's different. I've seen the creepiest dudes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not gonna
Yeah.
work. It's not gonna work for a guy who looks creepy.
No, the dude from the
like I'm creepy, but I don't look creepy.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It works.
the penguin from
Yeah.
Batman. Like,
Bro, I've
That's
seen
it.
the
Yeah, pull it off.
rapey looking dudes grab wrists, and then the girl turn around, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're killing it for the rest of us. You're killing it.
Right.
You're
whoa.
you're murdering it for the rest of us.
Yikes.
We're gonna murder that mic in a minute.
I almost fucking karate chopped that thing. But that's why I was just animated. I've seen it too many times in the club, and this is one of my wingmen.
What kind of club?
Adult clubs, or no, regular clubs. Maybe even the strip club. I've seen that shit. Like, there's some creepy fucking dudes in the world. So, luckily, I mingle with some guys that aren't that bad. Like I said, this is one of my wingmen, so we've been out many times.
Grab his dick.
What?
Right? He's
Wow.
like,
Why am I a dick?
I like hang out with some guys.
I didn't touch him once,
Yeah, your hand was hovering above his junk.
bro. His junk's not that big. Come on, I've seen it. I'm just joking.
He's never seen much.
Never seen it. Never seen it. It was a joke. It was a joke. But anyway, Rebecca, first night, what made you be like, I want to keep doing this? The money? The rush?
Definitely
Because
the
I
money.
actually enjoy it. It's not just the money.
No, not just the
that's,
money.
That's always a. That's
Ooh, now I like
obviously a
this
big
because I know why
plus.
he. What do
You
you?
have to like what you do. If you don't like
Facts.
what you do, and if you're miserable doing it, don't fucking do it because everybody else is gonna see that on your face. Like it's very easy. Like I would get pissed off at customers sometimes. They would get
Sam's.
really disrespectful. Like some certain customers. Just
What do you
like,
enjoy about it? Do you enjoy like degrading men? Do you enjoy just getting money? Do you enjoy?
I
just
enjoy
dancing?
dancing. I enjoy all of it, honestly.
Wait,
It's a
how's
workout.
how's it degrading men?
It's not degrading.
Not at all.
What do you mean? I've seen strippers be
You're-
like
you're-
be bitches to men and be like, "Give me your money," and that's it.
They're
Well,
not
that's-
making a lot of money.
they're
Those
not-
ones.
No,
not-
what do you
No
mean?
way.
If
You
they're
don't
smoke
get
shows,
anything
yes,
if
they
you're
are. What are you
pushy.
talking about?
You don't get anything if you're pushy. You gotta be like yourself. You have to
Honestly-
be yourself. If you're not yourself, then people are gonna tell that like you're not.
At the
being
end of the
yourself.
day, you have to be a performer, though, right?
Yeah.
You
You're
know what I mean?
entertaining.
Wait.
The more tricks you do, the more
You're
you
gonna
entice
say
the crowd,
there's
the
not
more
those-
money
I
is
love
going to
doing
come your
bullshits.
way.
I freaking
Absolutely.
You're gonna say there's not those bitchy or dickhead performers that are smoke shows that fucking crush it.
I wouldn't think so, right?
No?
If you got a bad attitude, how's the
I've
money going to
seen-
flow your way, right?
I don't know
Hang
about
on.
men.
I
I've
mean,
seen smoke show females that crush it, and they are the bitchiest
I have a
females
question.
you've ever met.
I
I
have
think
a
they
Well,
hurt
that doesn't-
themselves in the pocket,
Yeah,
man.
that's not gonna.
I think they
I
hurt
have a
themselves in the
question.
pocket.
If you have a shitty personality, you're not gonna get shit.
Absolutely. Personality sells.
Dennis, go.
I have a question. So you used to work at Gossip, right?
Right.
Now I heard. Well, I saw the flyers. Chris and Mac had gone there a few times.
Yeah.
It was like a Thursday. I couldn't like figure out how to like tell my girlfriend like, "Hey, I'm going out with the guys," you know. So I was never able to see this. Were you able to talk to her or?
I didn't go for Christy Mack. I went during when they had Alexis Texas. I went when they
Hang on.
Love
Yeah.
her.
She
Love
has
her.
the biggest
Fat
ass
ass.
in the
God
fucking-
damn, she
No,
got a fat
it's
ass.
so fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was
It's
looking
weird.
At it from
I-
afar, I was
Fake it all,
like,
injections
that's
or anything,
really
or what?
big.
I prefer
No,
brunettes
that's
in my
just
personal
natural
life, but I like
shit.
blondes in my porno. If that's
Especially when they
Huh.
go to work.
Something for my therapist.
Some of those new injections they got look natural. It's like fat they put in there or something. You never know.
Nope. We know a girl.
But
we
you know
some
what? Fair
people-
play.
I don't agree with that shit. No injections. Go natural.
If you
don't,
can't tell, you can't tell. Fair play.
Do squats.
yeah, do
True.
some
Just,
squats.
just work out.
Yeah, work
Just
out.
don't be
Maybe
lazy.
go get some fake tits if that's the problem and that's your insecurity, whatever. But don't get the ass injections
No,
or anything like that.
No, that's gross.
Like imagine being 7. What do you mean? Imagine being like 70 and what that's
That
gonna look
shit
like.
I
deflates,
sort of
yo,
agree with
like-
Rob. If you can't tell, it's good.
Hang on. For tonight, go ahead, inject yourself. But like, I'm not marrying you, right?
Yeah. All right. I'll take that.
married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also heard like they're like a fake butt is it's hard.
It depends. There's all different types. Man.
Oh yeah.
There's implants. There's like they inject fat in you. They
Yeah,
inject
they can take fat out of like a certain part of your body. and
hyaluronic
put it in
acid,
there.
like they use in face fillers and stuff. There's all different types, but some of
Wow.
it, believe it or not, I hate to say it because I'm against anything fake. Some of it looks kind of natural
Yeah.
and feels
It
kind of
feels
natural.
Yeah.
It does feel natural.
Some of it, not all of it. Most of
Yeah.
it looks like shit and feels like a rock.
Looks like
You
shit.
know?
Feels like shit.
I
must
have
be
no-
shit.
Pretty much.
No clue. Real quick,
What are you real quick?
put up like talking with a male and female.
Oh, what are you gonna change some parameters on our search?
And update it.
Oh wow.
We'll leave in this now. Now we'll probably circle back, but now we'll talk about what is it like for a stripper or someone in the adult entertainment industry or whatever you want to call it to date.
Ooh.
So now, when you tell your dating partner, significant other, hey man, I do this.
She's still in a relationship, so she has better luck than me. So why don't you go first, and then I'll tell you about my
Okay.
fuck ups.
Well, literally, he's cool with it. He supports anything I do. So as you know, it's.
Did you meet him in a strip club?
No. No.
You met him in a gym training.
Well, actually, we met because he used to do airbrush body art for like shows and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's an
So-
artist.
So
Yeah.
Blood Axe is an artist.
Blood Axe is an
You
artist.
can literally go on his profile and look back in the day. Like he used to do all this crazy shit, and
Huh.
that's how we met. He airbrushed me up when I was go-go dancing at a rave, and I was like, "Yeah, do me up, whatever." And
He's
I
like,
would
what's your
advertise-
number? He put his number. He
Airbrushed his number?
Airbrushed his
Yeah,
number
right.
on you.
No.
That'd be an amazing
That'd be
one,
good,
right?
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
That
Word.
was cool though.
Yeah.
People would be like, "Wait, what's this? Like, is this a
You
serial
gotta call it,
number?"
right?
But he did some cool like skulls and whatever the hell it was, and I tried to get him some business, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's so cool! Is that tattoos?" I'm like, "No, it's airbrush. My friend does it." And I try to get him at a couple like parties and stuff and events, but like nobody likes to pay for anything anymore, and it's like it
Sames.
sucks, and that's why he stopped doing it. But it happens. It happens. But yeah, that's it. He's cool with it though.
And now he's fighting professionally. You're about to
He
fight professionally.
he fights for Bellator, right?
He
Or
did
he
once.
has?
He has once.
Okay.
So whenever they come around, I'm hoping they'll put him on again. So
Well, even at this point, he's a pro fighter.
Yes.
He's a pro kickboxer, pro MMA fighter.
and boxer.
You're an amateur. You have a fight coming up in August. Back to the stripping. So now,
That segue.
You guys just want to talk about that.
I mean, we'd like to. That's what kind of what this episode was about. This is our 30th episode. We wanted to get a little dirty. We wanted to get into the minds of adult
You gotta
entertainers
keep
and
it
even that.
creative.
So,
You gotta keep it
Yeah.
different. So,
so even there, like you and him are cool. He approves of your lifestyle and whatnot.
absolutely, 110%.
Does he come to the
I
strip
was gonna
clubs
ask
and
He has,
stand
he has.
awkwardly
He
with
has.
his
He
arms
doesn't-
crossed,
no.
disapproving?
No, he doesn't disapprove. He's cool. Yeah,
So
he
he's
does his
seen
arms.
you walk to the champagne room or whatever it's called in your strip club
Yeah, is there
with another
rules?
man.
Because
What's
one of the
the
guys,
rules? Yeah.
one of the guys
Yeah,
I
yeah,
work with.
they've left it.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Dallas, by the way.
His
His girlfriend is also in the industry,
Oh, nice.
and they date each other. But it's cool as hell. They're like one of the coolest couples I know, like a power couple. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But there are rules. From what I know, she's not allowed to go in separate rooms or whatever. Like, she stays within those
Right,
parameters and
right,
has to be
right,
out in the
right.
open.
Yeah, it all depends on
Oh,
the
wow.
relationship too.
Right.
So
Which I think is kind of cool. You set the ground
Well,
rules.
he's also cutting down on her dinero.
Probably.
No, hang on, 1
not
million percent.
actually, he would throw money, and then other people would be like, that's kind of like showing them up, and then they would throw more money. So it kind of actually helps most of the time.
Well, no, I'm talking about champagne.
Champagne room.
Champagne
Right,
room.
you're making more money
Oh,
if you get to go
okay,
in the
yeah,
champagne room.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
sacrificing money
But
for,
nobody,
the man she loves. So I
nobody's
can
gonna
respect that.
Nobody's gonna like know he's my man unless I'm just like standing around him the whole freaking time. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna really know because he says, "Go do what you gotta do." Like,
So there's no rules. He lets you work however you need to work to make the money you need to make.
He'll be like, "That's my sushi dinner. That's the dinner."
True.
Next week."
Wow.
True.
Oh.
Honestly, I would probably be
Would
that
you
way.
say you're the sugar mama?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Eric, start
He's-
fighting more fights, dude.
No, right now.
Nah, who's got it
right
better
now
than this
he is.
guy,
No,
right?
Right now,
Shit.
he's good on the money. I'm a little short right now, so, but yeah, we help each other out, so
Wow.
it's all good.
So
Cool.
I'm gonna segue a little bit. What makes you different than other strippers?
I can kick all their asses.
Okay. but the guys watching you dance don't know that.
I mean, I'm not your average like dancer that you see with the big, like he said, the big fake tits, the big fake ass, and like, minimal
Right.
tattoos.
You
or
have
the
no.
generic
You have tattoos.
But I'll
You're-
have generic tattoos where it's like, oh
Right.
my god, there's a
a,
freaking
a butterfly.
a butterfly or a
You have a
flower.
goddamn
I got
fucking.
a freaking satanic demon on my chest, and then I have sex and violence tattooed on my stomach. So.
Different
Wow.
is good. If you stand out, it's always good to stand out,
Wow.
especially in a situation
I mean,
like
they
that.
Also,
want
as
money
I'm
if you're
as I'm
different,
sitting here
so.
talking to you, your teeth are sharpened.
I saw
I have
that.
vampire fangs.
That's real.
Now, hang on.
I like where you segued there.
These
She's
are
got
veneers.
3.
Those are actually filed
Go
down like that
pull-
permanently?
Veneers, they're
Come up
veneers.
this camera
Oh,
right
okay.
here
Oh God.
and
I don't
show
wanna
and
write this
and
in
your
my
ears.
Here,
I got
hold
it. Go.
that, Hold that.
Hold that.
Well, now, did that really influence your mouthpiece, Menace?
And what's up with the ears?
Hold on.
Dude, look at the
What do you mean? What's up with the ears?
She has elf ears.
Why do you have elf ears? It's not even Christmas
Are you
time.
serious?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Wait,
these.
wait,
I wanna see these
wait
ears,
a minute.
please.
Take your headphones off. I need to see these ears. What did they do?
Now that's not veneers. How does that work?
That they actually like cut like a little 4 pieces of your flesh and like just. stick
What did
it
that
on.
set you back?
Where was this done? In a tattoo parlor?
It's not legal here, but it's done by certain people.
So you have like cauliflower ear a little bit
This
on
is
your
bugged
elf
out.
ear.
I do.
I see it.
Do I really?
Dennis, look at
Do
that
I
ear, right?
really?
That's some cauliflower
Oh my
ear
God,
on
it's
her
like
elf
that.
ear.
Holy
Is it hard?
shit.
Is it hard?
I mean, I guess.
A little
feel
bit.
Feel it. Tell me. Is it? I can't tell.
Yeah.
It looks a little
Yeah.
bubbled there.
What?
Yeah.
I got my first cauliflower. I didn't know what
Wow.
happened.
A little bit.
Yay.
It makes sense. It's,
She
I
got
mean,
elf ears. This is wild.
Yeah, and then next I'm getting my tongue split next week, so like a snake.
Sounds like
seen that.
It sounds
I've
like a
seen that.
horrible idea. Please don't do that.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Why would you do that?
Because it's
Not me.
sick.
Can they sew it back together when you decide it was a
they
horrible
hang on,
idea when
hang
you're
on.
older?
Stan,
It's the size.
Stan. Let's get a little dirty right now.
That sounds so
Imagine
crazy.
like a BJ with
That
a
would
fucking
Oh
From
my
a, from a
God.
snake? What
You're
are you
a
gonna say?
lizard, yeah.
BJ from a snake?
Yeah.
Bro, come on. That can't be any,
Oh,
No chance
stop
would that be
What
enjoyable.
does that really do?
Amazing. It's different.
I don't. Yeah.
You've gotten a BJ from a snake before,
I
dude?
would love to.
That's weird.
Well, I don't know.
I don't see that being fun at all.
But,
That
you know,
sounds horrifying. Why would you?
Don't knock it till you try it.
to each
Yeah,
his own.
Stan.
It might feel
Actually,
amazing, but
I
it'd
could
be
see
fucking
that being
weird to
better for
look
a
at.
girl receiving,
Super weird. to look-
right? From a girl receiving
Ooh.
oral from a tongue that's split rather than a
I
guy.
would love that. Are you
Okay, hold
kidding
on.
me?
That
Wow.
would seem like it would be more pleasurable, right? Because you got two little things that could do a lot of different things at once,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like
What
no
did it-
hands. Look at me, no hands, and I can still hit 2 spots.
What did it- What did it cost you to do both your ears like that?
How much was the ear?
Yeah, like what
procedure?
did they cost you for that?
1,000.
For each ear?
For both.
And they just snip off that little top.
No, it's like the smallest little like slivers. Like it's literally the size of freaking maggot. It's
And then they sew it back together.
Yeah, and they first shoot you with lidocaine so that you don't feel shit.
I had heard that you had your teeth sharpened to fangs, but I did not know about the ears. That's so
I
fucking
didn't
crazy.
sharpen
Me
them.
neither.
They're veneers, so they're like caps, but I can't take them off.
Oh.
So I would have to go to the office to get them taken out.
Why not just sharpen
Oh.
the teeth? I mean, you went ahead and pointed your
Because-
freaking ears. I mean, why not sharpen them
You know
permanently?
what it is?
Fuck it.
Because when I was younger, like really young, I used to have braces. So I didn't want my parents to be like, "Oh my God, you sharpened your front teeth, and we just spent all this money."
You circle
blah,
back to
blah,
the
blah."
parents.
Yeah, I don't need that. I
Gotcha.
don't need those. They already didn't like it at first, so I was just like, they're like, "Did you sharpen your teeth?" I'm like, "No, they're veneers. Calm down. It's okay." And they were like, "What the fuck did you do to your ears? I'm like,
Wow.
and now they know I'm gonna split my tongue. They're like, are you seriously doing that? I'm like, yep, it's my
So,
body. I do it. the
Do
fuck I
your
want."
parents know that you strip?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say.
agree,
Yeah,
Mom.
they- they-
I
your
agree,
parents
Mom
are
and
still
Dad. Don't
together,
split the
you
tongue.
know.
Don't split the tongue. Blood axe. Don't let her split the tongue. That sounds horrible.
He's paying for it.
Oh, come on, Blood axe.
He doesn't want me to do it, but I told him I'm doing it anyway.
So he's
Put,
like,
put your foot down on that one, Blood
I
axe.
don't want you to do it, but I will
No.
pay for it.
It sounds like such a bad idea.
It's gonna look sick.
I'm
Like
all for
what?
it.
Why is this fading in?
You're gonna look like an elf with a snake tongue.
I'm
It's
gonna
you're
look
you're
like
crossing
demon-
weird genres
no,
now.
No. A succubus.
Do vampires have
What?
A succubus.
split tongues like that?
It's
No.
a demonic.
Yeah, who sucks the life out of
sexual-
men?
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Right, you're a
is that?
sexual deviant, right?
Yup.
All about this.
a suck. You never seen a succubus? It's like an episode of South Park when you were like
Rob,
five.
would you consider yourself a sexual deviant?
I never heard that word succubus, or whatever the hell it is.
You never heard that?
saying.
It's a
No.
woman who
Google
sucks
that
the life
shit.
out of men.
Google
Yeah.
that shit.
The episode of South Park is what's
I
gonna
don't
come
know.
up. It's an
Stan, would you
Just
consider
look
yourself
up
a sexual
picture,
deviant?
Please.
probably.
Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Rob, are you a sexual deviant?
Describe this to me. What is it?
I don't. I
Give me a
first heard it,
definition
I
of
think, through Stan.
Rebecca, give me a definition of it. What is it?
Somebody that is.
You know, like
a
wait.
deviant in
You know, like a
life.
sexual
Right,
deviant, like the type of person who puts like a dildo on a sawzall blade and then fucking fucks a girl with it. You know, like a sexual deviant, someone like that.
Yeah, crazy shit like BDSM.
You know, like some fucking like a weirdo. You know, someone like that. Who just fucking.
Why are you laughing, Dennis?
That's it.
That's a succubus.
Why are you laughing over there?
He's just
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Oh man.
It's like
Rob,
a succubus is like a
Guy.
mythological creature that sucks the life out of men or something like that.
Demon, yeah.
Okay.
Rob, will you tell?
Huh?
Will you tell Rebecca about a story one time?
This one time at band camp?
Okay.
No. That's not a story.
Don't tell. Now you gotta tell
What
me.
story? What story? She hasn't said anything too wild, so how could I go there? You know, it's tit for tat. You know what I mean? She says something wild. What?
You go.
I go first.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear, Stan? It sounds like you.
What
wanna,
Stan
you know,
just said
What do
No,
you wanna
no,
hear?
we got other ones. Hold on. What do you think? Just
about being.
Just don't incriminate me here, right? But first
Don't
time on
incriminate
video. You know what I mean? Come on.
all right. Hold on. No, I mean, I don't really want to go there. Do we
You know
talk-
why he has to be careful? Because I got dirt on him too. That's why he's
On
got
me?
to be careful. Absolutely.
Well, no. Did we talk about marriage?
Oh, well, hang on.
Is
hang
that
on.
a conversation
Hang
for
on.
us?
She talked about being in a relationship as a stripper, and he said she'll let her go first because
Okay.
she obviously has better luck than him.
All right. We'll start here. Rebecca, how many married men are you encountering in the strip club?
Like, tons.
Every single one? What do you?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Majority.
We could segue right over to here for
50,
that
50.
because it's
That's
worse
where
in
we're,
my
that's where we're
industry.
segueing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worse in my industry. It's
Yeah,
bad.
a lot.
A lot of men are
Yeah.
coming to the strip club that
Can
are
you get
married.
a little closer?
Little closer.
Oh,
Lean
sorry,
in.
yeah.
Grab
A
that
lot,
thing.
man, a lot.
Wait. Two hands.
Just a little bit.
Two hands. Grab that thing. It's a big black
Easy.
microphone. You got that.
Wait, you think that's big?
Ah, it's thick and girthy.
Oh my god. Now I'm not touching it.
You think that's big?
Is that a big microphone or not? I mean,
What
it's
are we
kind of
doing?
average, right?
There's a lot. There's
No-
a lot
no-
of married men.
No length, but there's some girth there. Let's be honest.
Why don't you suck your mic off at this point?
Ooh,
Yeah, you want pretty-
Yeah.
He is pretty
Was
close
there
to it,
like-
right?
Anyway, so Rebecca, a lot of married men you're encountering. So like something's going on there. Now Rob, into your thing, endless married women, right?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
That's pretty much who you dance for.
I wouldn't say that.
Are single women coming to male strip shows?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, definitely.
Hulkamania shows? Hunkamania?
Hunkamania. Yeah, definitely.
About gays.
Kids?
Gays.
Gays. I was like, kids.
Every now and then we'll get one in a group that's with the bachelorette party. It's rare. It's not every show. It's
Yeah, but
maybe
he's
once
not.
every
He's
other
not
couple
trying
shows.
to touch you, right?
No, they know the rules right away. They sit back and they'll just be like, "Oh, girl, go for him," you know, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Got you.
They actually help us out. They make money come our way from the girls that they're with, so we don't mind at all.
Got you.
Yeah. But you know, like there's ways, like, you know, like if a worst case scenario, like we have hot seats. You know, hot seats is what, you know, you become,
Hot seat.
The
Yeah.
girls who want to be involved.
you
in the
become
show.
part of the show when you're in a hot seat. You're on stage when there's a performer on there.
Actually, I think I've been to a Hunkamania show.
I happen to know you've been to a Hunkamania show, actually.
Really?
I've heard you've been to a Hunkamania show.
From James, right?
Well, from somebody.
Okay.
Fucking
yeah.
James.
Did you enjoy the
That
experience?
was, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Do you
Yeah.
remember Rob Bones from that Hulkamania?
No,
show?
I
He
was not.
there.
Oh, you weren't there?
Which one was it? Which venue was it?
I I don't remember honestly. It was some club, but
Yeah.
it was out here on Long Island.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. We don't
It
get
wasn't
any,
in
you
the
know.
Hamptons though. It was like something. I think it was like Hewlett or something.
Every now and then we'll do a show like we did in Apatani's in Smithtown a few months ago. You know, it's just like once in a while thing. But our
Right.
usual location is the Hamptons.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Atlantic City you go to every now and then.
Atlantic City once in a while, definitely. But all summer long after Memorial Day, pretty much every Saturday, it's Hamptons.
So now even we'll go to this now. Rob, we'll divulge a little bit into your dating life. What's it like to date a male stripper?
I've never dated a male stripper. So.
You know what I mean, for a woman, from a woman's standpoint.
I don't know. You'd have to ask, you know, someone who's dated a male stripper or, you know, has dated me. But honestly, it's never been an issue with the relationship, believe it or not. I said I've had bad luck, but it has nothing to do with what I do for work.
Since you've been a stripper, how many girlfriends have you had?
Yeah, I've had about 3 girlfriends
A
since
lot.
I've been a stripper.
How
Yeah.
long were the relationships?
Long as they've always been 4 months.
So now,
But listen, I say that and everyone's going to think, oh, he's not a faithful guy, blah, blah, blah. Stan can vouch for this. When I'm in a relationship, I'm 100% faithful.
yeah.
When I'm not in a relationship,
Well, that's what
I'm
I was going to say.
100%
You're a
Like,
sexual deviant.
single. Well, yeah, I guess so. I don't know what that means yet. No, I'm not a slut. But I enjoy being single. I'm not a guy who's going to cry about being single. I'm going to enjoy the fact that I'm single. I'm going to go out. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to party, whatever. But in a relationship, I'm
Yeah.
180. 100% different. So that's never been an issue. Never.
so you've been with
Sames.
Blood Axe for how long?
Since I was 21, 20.
So a couple years now.
Yeah.
And you've been stripping this whole time.
For the most part, yeah.
Dan-
On and
entertaining,
off.
dancing,
On
we'll
and
call
off,
it.
Yeah, on and off.
On and off. So yeah, I guess is it different for a woman, I guess, to maintain a relationship than a man? How does that work?
Honestly, it depends on the male insecurity or security of
How would you feel about him stripping? Like if he came to work with me, you know.
If Blood
For a
Axe,
weekend.
if Blood Axe got a job at Hunkamania,
Right.
I wouldn't care. It's
Now-
the same thing I do.
He's going to listen to this and watch this. So,
I wouldn't
you know.
care. He would never do that though. He wouldn't. But if he were to, I wouldn't.
He
give
doesn't
a
have
shit.
the moves.
So because you know that
He
he
does
wouldn't,
not know how to
you
dance.
can
He
answer
just
this
stands
kind of
there like
dishonestly.
what if they set him up a
Let's
routine?
say for real that he really
Where it
was
worked
going to do
for
it.
him.
Try to picture that in your
Go
head.
for it. By
You
all
feel
means,
you'd be
yeah,
all right.
go
Would there
for
be
it.
rules set? You know.
I mean, just like regular relationship rules, not like
Right.
just the same rules. we
Bro,
would
so
have.
like gyrating on a chick's lap? Is that in the
I mean,
regular
that's how you
rules?
make your fucking money. I mean,
Well, that's not a regular relationship rule.
But
I
it's not a
mean,
regular
If I was
relationship.
if I was in a regular
dances.
relationship and I was gyrating on fucking
No, but I mean, like in the strip club, like you're supposed to give lap dances.
You're going to be
so,
gyrating
like,
this
otherwise,
weekend
what
when
do
you come to
fucking-
work, man.
dude, what?
That's why I came here, dude. We're a guy short. I swear to God. My boy Dallas is he's in Miami for the weekend. We need a guy this Saturday.
I am going to be in Vegas.
He's going to be in Vegas,
I'm
Stan.
going to
Is
Vegas
he
in
really going to be in
July.
Vegas? Just got back from Miami and he's going to be in Vegas?
Well,
Bro, he's a jet setter. What do you expect?
I'm the menace, dude.
Dennis the
He's
fucking menace
menacing
Bermudez.
all the states.
Hang on, Miami,
We got all summer, man.
Greenland,
We got all
Puerto
summer.
Rico.
I'm going to get him.
Dude, he's got.
Watch.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, watch.
He's gonna throw like my wife is like.
Because you know what it is? There's
What do
no
I-
way. There's not
what
a chance
exactly
in
do I
hell
have
he's
to
not
do?
going to love it.
Jay, I can't come.
That's the thing.
I can't come this weekend.
What exactly do I have to do for this?
I got a job.
He's going to love it. That's the thing.
No.
Guaranteed. 100%. I know you. I've been out with you. I know your personality. You are going to love this shit. You're an attention whore, bro. Come on. Let's be
definitely
real.
is.
He
He
is,
definitely
right?
is. He definitely
He
is.
is, dude.
From the minute I walked in here, he was just like,
Stan,
I'm the man.
right?
No,
Would he like it?
I don't think
You
so.
get the
Maybe. I don't know. To each their own.
Dude.
He's an
No.
entertainer as well.
You know what it is?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Alongside of-
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
We'll ask
Yeah.
him on next week's episode of Menace and The Man if you enjoyed it.
Do it.
Yeah. One
Hang
time.
on, hang on. You know what's crazy is like, I don't. Like,
You
I
have
would,
you have the angel
no,
and the devil on your
no,
shoulder
I
right
would
now.
be,
Like, do it.
like
Nah,
growing,
you're good.
hang on, growing up, my mother would be like, "You're gonna be a male stripper one day."
No way.
What?
She used to say that.
Oh
My
my
mom-
God. So that
yeah,
means you
that's
should
weird.
just do
No,
it.
no, no,
like,
no, 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 no. Hang on, hang on.
That
hang
is
on.
weird.
How does that come up?
Right.
Hang
How
on.
does that come up? Like at a dinner table?
Hang
Wait,
on.
what were you doing when she said this? What was going
I don't know.
on?
It's probably like
That.
Oh, like
I was probably like
working out.
7, like dancing in my whitey tighties or some shit like that to like
And
MC
it all
Hammer.
began there.
No, my mom is a hippie and she's, you know, she used to smoke drugs and
Oh, I love some Leonard
she likes to
Skinner.
drink. Yeah.
Love Leonard
So-
Skinner.
She's very, 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 very smart, but like
Huge fan of Menace and the Man.
something she says, I'm like, Mom, really? That's what you think?
Well, what does she do again? She's an artist or something,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So point in case.
Yeah.
Right.
She might be a genius or she might be
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah. But Rob, times were tough. I was living with my mom, my grandmother, right? I just found out the kid I raised for 2 years wasn't mine. I'm working at UPS, making $125 a week.
Okay.
And I was talking to a driver, and I don't know how it came up. It's like, oh, my buddy's a male stripper. Bought a house with it. I was like, what? And I like looked into it a little bit, but that's as far as it went. I couldn't like find one that was, I don't know. But I was like,
That's
dude.
how it starts.
Hang on, I was 22. I was ripped. I was Puerto Rican. And, you know what I mean?
Wait, you
And
aren't
I was-
anymore? You're not Puerto
No,
Rican?
I still am.
He's still-
I
he's still
was
Puerto
and
Rican.
still am.
So
but-
here, someone in the group
And
chat.
I can dance.
Someone in the chat just asked us our thoughts on Cerrone versus Ferguson. Dennis, go. We talked about it the other day. I think Ferguson's going to smoke him. It's going to be just him stalking Cerrone down till Cerrone withers.
At what weight class?
55.
I gotta go Ferguson then.
Yeah,
At 170, I think Cerrone beats him now.
Ferguson don't fight at 170. Used to.
Yeah. Used to.
Used to. He won the Ultimate Fighter at 170.
Right.
Are you familiar with Tony Ferguson, Rob?
Yeah, he's got the big wing tattoo on his back.
Yep.
Striker.
Hang on. Whoa. On the same token, though.
Cowboy has a puncher's chance or a kicker's chance.
No, what do you mean? Hang on. I think he beats him up on the feet. What do you mean kickers and puncher's chance?
I don't know. Who's beating Tony up on the feet that bad? People have rocked him. People have dropped him.
I think Cerrone.
He keeps coming forward and fucks him up.
Whooped. Like, that was bad.
Yeah, I think Iaquinta had an off night, though.
I mean, or Cerrone was on point.
Cerrone had a great night, and Iaquinta had an off night. I think there's some nights where Iaquinta could beat Cerrone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they're that.
Yes.
I think they're close, and Cerrone had a great night.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about even earlier. Fighting's fucked up where it's one and done. Like, you could be the best guy in the gym. You could fuck this guy up 100 times. I remember we talked about it in the last episode, Dennis, where sometimes you fuck someone up so many times when you actually compete against them, you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Where did this just go?
We're all over the place. This whole episode.
Somebody
you
asked the
too.
question, man.
Somebody
We
asked
gotta-
the question.
Yeah, but you could have like segued that like little like I don't know.
What, back into stripping?
Yeah,
No,
how does that work?
Cerrone and Ferguson stripped.
And someone wrote, Cowboy is for sure the better man on the feet.
Hang on, 1,000,000%.
A little more technical. He throws a little bit more diversity in his strikes, but
I don't know.
did you spar Cerrone? You sparred.
I've never sparred Cerrone. Gregor did. Gregor said like Cerrone fucked him up on the feet, but I sparred with Tony, and like I wasn't. Maybe my takedowns played a factor in it. You know, again, maybe some people's are. I think he's way more of a gamer than he is when he trains.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting fight.
Yeah.
Someone else asked, top 10 UFC fighters that would make successful male strippers. Well, Dennis
Wow,
Bermudez
that's funny.
obviously at
Oh
the
my
top of the list.
Numero uno.
Oh my god.
Dennis is right here, so you
I
gotta
think.
go
I
with that.
think.
Yeah.
And we're gonna find out, actually, for real.
Who's the Brazilian cowboy?
Oliveira?
Oliveira would crush. You're kidding me, right?
He would.
Or no, or I'm thinking of Barao, I think too.
Ooh, nah, maybe.
I remember after he win, he did like the fucking
yeah,
like.
he does a little shimmy.
You know who's number one? I'm sorry. I'm
Me.
going to put this out there. No, sorry, Dennis. You're second to Sage Northcutt. Dude.
Are you?
Nah.
Hang
I'm
on.
straight as shit, but that
I was just gonna say, this
No.
got like really
If we're talking, yeah.
gay for a minute, right? Like,
Yo.
that's coming from a guy who dances in a thong for dollars. I mean, you guys are
Listen,
talking about who would be.
There's no shame in my game. I'm telling you right now, Sage Northcutt would probably be the most successful stripper in the UFC.
No chance. He can't fucking dance.
If I'm thinking full hetero,
all right. Let's ask a girl. Like when a guy is stripping, is it like what he looks like, or is it how he moves?
What he looks like.
Both.
It's both.
Both.
It's
yeah,
both.
both.
It's both.
It's fucking both.
Well, even
Okay.
you can ask Rob that. What
You
usually
can't
catches
look
the girl's
ugly
eyes?
and fucking dance great and then like.
Well, actually, yeah,
like,
this person
whoa.
called out the one name that was popping into my heterosexual, no homosexual head was Paulo Costa would probably be the best male stripper if he could dance. If he could
Yeah.
dance.
Well, he's Brazilian.
If he could dance. Sage Northcutt, that's not for
Look at his
everybody.
face in that.
That's not for everybody.
Who's that? Will Farrell?
Yeah, that.
Who is that?
Ooh, even we could talk about that. Sage Northcutt getting knocked out this weekend.
Yikes.
Getting his eye socket broken. I like
That
Sage
wasn't
Northcutt.
MMA.
I don't hate on Sage Northcutt because he's a kid and whatever, and they threw money at him, so it's whatever. But I get it that it sucks for other fighters that like were more established and he got paid more money. But
This is it, right here.
yeah, you never want to see a dude get his eye socket broken like that. in a fight.
Yeah.
30 pieces of bone fragment.
Wow.
Yeah.
That dude
That's rough.
fucking crushed him.
Horrible. I mean, ONE FC gave him a very tough fight. That dude is legit. The dude Cosmo Alexander, the dude that fought Sage, he's legit. Sage is a stand-up fighter. They gave him a better stand-up fighter. They're like, oh, you do karate? Here's one of the badass Muay Thai guys. He beat John Wayne Parr numerous times. Like, he's a fucking killer.
Oh, he beat John.
3 times.
That's who they should have gave him. Is like John Wayne Barr.
Who? Sage. Like an older dude. They got like that dude was like 37 or 35, whatever he was. But it was like I told you, Dennis. That was a man versus a boy.
Yeah.
And he was stalking Sage. Like, oh, come on, little kid.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah. Sage is only like 23, so
And Sage don't shoot.
nope. So, but
That's a stripper right
ooh,
Wow, dude.
We
you
just
are
found your
big.
move.
there.
That's like your
dollar
move.
bills at that.
Dude, you come out with the gloves and everything, man.
Your
Like,
cycling
right?
gloves?
The bloody mouth.
Yo, we'll announce you like
Like
in
a
the red
smear
corner.
all
You know,
over.
like you're really coming out.
Ooh, come out with the fangs. Do like a whole lot. What's that movie?
In the red corner with the red banana hammock.
That's it.
What's the movie?
Menace.
Do a whole Twilight theme.
Oh,
Twilight.
come out as
No,
a.
no.
As a
Twilight
vampire.
is fucking bullshit when it comes to vampires. If you have never seen Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Wait a
Hang on,
minute.
hang on. Whoa. We're not talking to the goth realm. We're talking to the fucking average girl.
Fuck that.
The average basic bitch who
Yeah,
loves
we're looking
Twilight.
we're looking for girls that drink like iced coffees and shit.
We don't have a girl like that in studio.
I
An
know,
average basic
but
girl who wants to be an average
Hang on,
basic
whoa.
anyway,
Thank
right?
you, Rob. Thank you.
okay, there's more average basic bitches than there are.
You know, it'd be
fucking-
funny though if we had a basic bitch in studio right now
I-
during,
Well-
during this conversation.
No.
His sister was supposed to come.
I knew you was gonna
What are you trying to say about his sister, man?
My
No,
sister-
She's basic.
No,
She's
no,
basic.
She goes to Hyper
she-
University, has an
Yes.
accounting degree.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like a
Very
pretty.
basic.
How funny would that
She
dynamic
looks
be
like-
if she was sitting here
Alright.
in this studio
No,
right
she's
now?
Anthony
shit.
Anthony Piccinini is a very good looking guy.
Hey.
Like imagine like
Great looking guy.
his sister.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
That's it.
No, I mean, me and her are pretty much, we really look alike, so.
But she's like way.
Way hotter. Way
Yeah.
hotter. Yeah.
Anyways,
Should we try to call Phil,
Enough talking about my sister.
or should we just keep going with where we're at?
Call Phil, man.
holy shit, it's 9:30.
9:30. So yeah, I figure
Why not?
we're getting towards the end of this.
Phil, 30 minutes?
All right, let me see what Phil says. Keep going. Keep going.
Freshman in the room.
Phil used to strip, no?
That's where I was gonna go with it.
No.
I
did
thought
he?
I heard
Yeah,
that. It might
yeah,
be a
we-
rumor. I don't
Phil-
know.
We could full circle this into this.
Phil
Yes.
Baroni used to strip.
Yes. And I know he used to bounce at strip clubs, so we can get a few different things from
Yeah.
this.
Yikes. Phil Baroni. Hang on. I can't.
Now he's thinking about it.
No.
Oh, another
So-
fighter did it, right?
No. Does Phil have moves?
Are you
I
joking?
don't know. I never seen him strip.
Yeah, he's got like big jack guy moves.
Yeah, those are awkward. Those are like weird moves.
Like
Ooh.
this?
Is that how it goes?
And he said, yeah, he's good for now. Who's Vale? Vale said put a wig on pitch.
Yo, how do I get into the chat, dude?
I don't know. I'm in the chat. You're not in the chat?
Slide it over.
Take some
Grab-
questions.
Grab the whole
Slide in the
page. There you
DM.
go. Now slide the whole thing over.
Slide in the DM.
Slide it all over so you can still see the camera.
Scroll through the dick pics. We don't want to see those.
So dudes slide into the DM and like just write like, hey, let's fuck, like what are they?
Let me see your pussy. Or they'll video call me and I'm like, nope, I don't do that. And they'll be like, hey, baby. They'll be like from like way across the world. And I'm just like, no.
What
you
if-
can't even like spell their freaking like user.
What if Stan video called you? No go, right?
No, I don't video call anyone. on
But if me
Instagram.
or
You could make
Rob,
money. You could make money doing video chat, right? What's it
Well,
called? There's like a
Skype.
Cam, webcam,
Cam.
yeah,
But you
cam
know what?
girl.
I
Cam girl, right?
yeah, a lot of girls.
It's kind
do
of
that,
easier
but
from
it's
home,
like,
right?
You know what it is? I've tried it once before, but it's just like you have to be on the computer. Like you
Yeah,
have to have a set schedule,
Yeah.
and you have to be on it.
I
Like,
couldn't do it
all
either.
the time.
I get bored.
My eyes will fucking.
Yeah, I
burn
gotta
out
be
of my
in there
skull.
live in the moment, otherwise I can't do it. Yeah.
I wasn't
Exactly.
sure if you were one of my stalkers, Frank. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the comments. Go ahead, continue.
I'm like, who's Frank? But yeah, no, you have to be like consistently on there and like have no life, like unless like you're a well-known like adult star or something, and then like then you get on exclusively. But then
Sames.
But that's it.
What's the sames?
What's the sames?
Oh, he was just agreeing with you.
In my schedule. Being on all the time.
All right. Let's call the New York badass. See what's going on with him. See about his stripping experiences.
Oh boy,
Wow.
here we go.
He's in Vegas, right?
Lodi.
That's really loud.
Yeah.
Give us a
Am I
little turn down
intro?
pitch.
What's up?
What's going on, Phil? Welcome back to Menace and The Man.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We're doing good.
Phil.
Yo,
It's a menace, dude. What's up?
living the dream, brother.
Stan the Man here, Dennis the Menace Bermudez, and we're joined by a couple of strippers in studio, Phil. But we went female stripper and male stripper. We were trying to get the male stripper's point of view a little bit, but you know how that is.
Who, me?
Well, no, you stripped a little bit too in your day, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we got our boy Rob here. He's a male stripper. Then we got Rebecca here. She's a female stripper. And then we got Dennis the Menace Bermudez here, who might be doing some stripping this weekend. We're trying to talk him into it.
Chance.
Yes.
You should do it. I think you should do it.
Wow, I should do it. And
Easy
why?
money,
And
right?
why should I do it?
Easy money, tell him.
Easy money.
How much money?
I don't know.
Depends on where you're working. You're in the Hamptons, so a couple $100
Depends how
at
hard
least.
you work that ass.
Phil, what am I worth?
You in shape?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. I asked the chick there. I don't know. Ask her what he's worth.
Rebecca, what am I worth? I'm 5'6". I've got a great tan.
Go 5'7".
I got a
Go
couple.
5'7".
Yeah, I got 5'7".
Take your shirt off.
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm on Twitch. There's no
Just take your shirt.
There's no nudity.
no
You should take your shirt off.
no nipples on Twitch.
No female nipples or
I mean,
male
you're
nipples.
also a fighter, so like you could make a
No,
lot.
you should take your shirt off, bro. Just give you
Bro.
It's off now, Phil.
I feel like Rob, Rebecca, and Dennis could all take their shirts off right now. This would be a great show. I'm just joking. All right, Phil, let's get to you a little bit. What's going on? I saw Graciano almost killed somebody this weekend, right?
Oh, yeah, someone broke in my fucking place over here. I was out boozing at the fucking bars downtown, and I guess somebody, wanted to check out weed farm.
Oh, so they were coming in to steal some weed.
I don't know, but they didn't get nothing. We got the guard dogs.
Why? You and Matt are growing weed up there?
No.
It's a yes.
He hesitated for a minute.
Well, yeah, he said a weed farm, so I figured maybe, possibly. All right. Hypothetically, you guys might be growing some weed up there.
Hypothetically.
Are you high? Are you high right now, Phil?
I'm growing grapes. I live in a winery.
Oh yeah. You guys are growing grapes up there. Are you high right now? I remember last time we had you on, you were almost too high for the interview.
No, I'm good, man. Good now.
So what's going on, man? I seen you training like a fucking animal. You getting back into the bare knuckle?
Fuck them.
Fuck who?
Yeah. I'm getting back in the bare knuckle, man. The next one. I forgot the guy's name I'm supposed to fight, but yeah.
It wasn't Eric Bloodaxe, was it?
Who?
Eric Bloodaxe?
No, I don't think so. Why, try to fight him?
No, he might be trying to fight you though.
Yeah. What weight class do you fight at, Phil?
I'm a 70 pounder.
Yeah, but when you fight bare knuckle, what weight class do you fight at?
I just took the fight. It was like 220, but I'm a 7. I can make 70.
Right. Yeah, I know that. So what weight class does Eric fight at?
He now fights at like 203, 205 in bare knuckle.
Phil, you can make 205, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Phil's super lean right now. You haven't seen him? Yoked as ever. I gotta ask Phil, what's going on? What are you on? What are you taking right now?
Steroids and everything, man.
Yeah, I figured that. You look fucking yoked.
Steroids, fucking protein powder, Lana's egg whites, everything.
Oh yeah, you gotta take the egg whites.
Creatine.
That protein.
Now the egg whites, are they cooked or just straight down the guzzle? Straight down.
Fucking drink, easy motherfucker. You ain't cook them, make all delicious shit. Just drink them.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ain't-
How does that taste?
You don't have
Like,
time to
what is-
cook.
You know what it tastes like.
Wow, bro.
Oh no,
He said what I was thinking. That's fucked up.
you've had Lana egg whites with you for a minute, right?
Can't.
Right? You've been preaching them for a minute.
Yep. Yes, very good. Very delicious.
So what do you think about this Malignaggi? Your boy Malignaggi is about to fight Artem. They just announced that fight. Who do you think's gonna win that one?
What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think Malignaggi. I'm trying to get your take on it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna tune him up. I think he's gonna light him up.
Oh, for sure. Do you think Artem has any chance in that, or you think like I mean, the question that I'm seeing with everybody, they think Malignaggi's hands are gonna break on Artem's head.
No chance.
Might happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's a pretty weird way to win. It's a pretty weird way to want to win a fight. I think Paulie should tune him up. You know, is the kid even a good boxer? I mean, I didn't see him fight.
He throws heavy. He throws very wild. He throws very hard. But like when he's winding up for some shit, a jab will stop that shit quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I mean, that's the...
She should be able to beat him up pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
So now what's the deal? You might be fighting on that card?
No, not that card. The next one.
All right. But I see you training. What are you doing? You're not getting ready for any fights other than maybe the next bare knuckle?
Just staying in shape, you know.
What happened?
Yeah, you can't get fat. Girls don't like fat guys.
Yeah, girls. Yes.
Girls hate fat guys, right? Do they?
I don't know. I think so.
Yep.
Hang on, Phil. Believe this or not, right? Hang on. Phil,
Why are you asking me? What do you think, baby?
I just asked her, and she said,
Oh, okay.
no, they don't. So hang on. I came across this video on the internet, right, about a dude asking random chicks, dad bod or six pack, and most of the girls were saying dad bod.
Ew.
Yeah, it's true.
No.
They were
no,
saying it's comfortable. It's better to
Nah, it's not
to
even
cuddle
that.
with.
Nah, they're insecure. They don't
Yes.
trust their man. That's what
Now
it
there was
Right?
hang on. But the best looking chick said six pack, and she was in shape
is.
herself.
She's secure. That's a secure chick.
Yeah.
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 Why would you say dad bod?
Because they're fucking married.
This
What
is
up?
America. They're fucking lazy.
No, but
probably-
hang on.
They're probably cheating on their husbands with their personal trainers anyways.
Yep,
This is
yup,
that.
you're
Wow.
right. You're probably right.
There is
Facts.
yeah, but there is this like dad bod movement, if you will. No.
I think it's disgusting.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that movement.
Dude, those same chicks are shoving money down.
Yeah,
my
but
fucking
hang on,
jeans
hang
every
on. Well, the
weekend.
thing is, it's
true.
it's these millennials, right, that don't want to work hard, right? And you know these dudes that have these dad bods but have a couple bucks. You know what I mean? Like, that's the move.
Well,
Girls-
bitches like
Girls are settling, if you will.
no, chicks like the money better than the bod. Number one.
I know. It's unfortunate for some of us guys that got the body.
Money comes and goes.
But the six pack stays forever?
Oh, that goes too, but
Yeah, with age. Well, unless you're taking the right steroids.
Yeah, unless you're the New York badass. He's been ripped for fucking,
Since he was 16.
30 years.
fuck.
So what's going on with you, Phil? You dating now? Tinder? What's the deal? Remember, you gave our following the ultimate
Yeah,
pickup
no,
line.
the chick was sitting right here the last time you guys called. You know,
Yeah, and
she's
you were like trying to catch the BJ, but trying to kick her out at the same time. It was a little bit of awkward.
What?
Yeah.
He was trying to get a BJ during the interview?
Yeah, he hit me with it
Wow.
afterward, but then he was like, "Oh, she wasn't agreeing with what was going on, so that's why it made for a little bit of shitty of an interview."
Wow. I thought he was just super high.
But nah, he had a girl there. He was trying to entertain at the same time.
Wow. Multitasking on steroids.
Yeah, you know how it is. So what happened to that fight in Russia, Phil?
Oh fuck.
Pitch.
Oh, what happened to that shit? Something happened with my visa, so it's back on though. But after Ramadan.
Oh, after Ramadan, you're gonna go fight Khabib's brother?
Yeah. So they're not training now, right? They're just fucking cruising and shit, right? That's what I'm thinking. They can't train in Ramadan. That's why they can't fight. But I should go off now.
Pussies. No, didn't Khabib or no?
Bilal
Muhammad fought during.
Yeah, Bilal don't give a fuck. He fights during Ramadan. But the rest of the Muslims, they usually take off during Ramadan.
Oh.
They don't eat, so that's what it is. It's tough for them to cut
eat
weight.
at night.
There's ways around it.
There's ways. Bilal's showing there's ways around it, but
Yeah.
I'd imagine it's not fun.
Phil, when did you start stripping, dude? I didn't know you stripped.
I was a little kid. I don't know, man.
How old were you?
I kicked out of my house.
So was Dennis at his tight.
Oh
A
wow!
little kid.
You needed to hustle to make some dinero to stay afloat,
Funny.
and you're like, I'm in sick shape, and I could
I
dance.
was bodybuilding at the gym. I was fucking bodybuilding at the gym. One dude was a personal trainer. He let me personal train his chicks. He used to tell me, fuck these chicks and blah, blah, blah. So I said, personal train these chicks at the gym. That he was a fucking male stripper. Like, he fucking showed me the way.
He recruited you.
Now, like, were you just crushing chicks while you were dancing, or what?
Yeah, it was good.
Man,
Good. The other kids were going to high school parties in the yard, and I was going out.
and you were stripping and just nailing like married women, or what?
Yeah, at the clubs and shit, yeah.
How many women would you say you nailed while you were stripping?
A lot, I don't know.
A dozen, 2 dozen?
I'm not good at counting.
Not a good counting.
Your phone's going a little bit in and out, Phil. We on speakerphone?
Sorry. Let me close them. Sorry.
There you go. All good. But yeah, I remember I talked about it on a past episode when I talked to Phil back in the day. Phil told me at one point, he was like, yo, I've had sex with over 300 women. And then
Is that true, Phil? 300 women, Phil?
I don't remember saying that. I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, you told me 300 women, and then when I was like, wow, that's impressive, you were like, whoa, 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 before you start congratulating me, some of them were fat.
It's true.
And then you were telling me how when you were a trainer, you used to bang fat women, married women, all types of women in the back room at the fucking fitness club and
I love
shit.
all bitches.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do when you're like a yoked 20-something-year-old and fucking women are throwing themselves at you?
Right.
I was 17, 19.
Yeah, those were the days. So even I've seen you posting these stories on Instagram talking about like the Guy Mesger days and this Matt Serra days and all that shit. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about your first days in MMA.
All right, let's talk about that.
Out here for that shit.
What do you want to know? I forgot. Tell me, ask me something.
So like, how'd you even get into fighting? Like, I remember you were boxing, doing kickboxing.
How I got my first street fight. I was kickboxing. I was trying to get in the. I was making my way, paying my bills, stripping, trying to come up on the fight scene. She made like 2 and 2 to fight in the UFC back then. I was making 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 5 and 5 contracts like that when I was first in the UFC. Fucking.
So that's when you were stripping around like your entry time into the UFC, or when you were younger.
Well, then I moved back to Vegas. That's why I moved to Vegas.
No stripping in Vegas.
No, yeah, it was good stripping in Vegas.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so you did strip in Vegas.
A little bit, yeah.
I know you were a bouncer in Vegas, but you also did some of the stripping in Vegas?
Yeah, and then I got a job at the Spearmint Rhino.
You used to work there with Frank Mir, right?
Yep, good times. Good old days.
So now, obviously, street fights. How many guys were you bouncing out of the Spearmint Rhino? Beating guys up right and left, or everyone was casual?
No, everybody was nice. Vegas people were nice. Everybody was having a good time.
So, have you been in any street fights out in Vegas, or most of your street fights happened in New York?
Couple of street fights in Vegas.
Ooh, tell us about some of them.
Yeah, I think.
Hypothetically.
I'm trying to think of how more random.
Yeah,
Me and Random have beat up a bunch of guys. I'm trying to remember this one. I just told it at his.
Ooh, that could be a good one. You and Randleman getting
That
into
was
a
a good
street
one.
fight in Vegas?
Yeah, at somebody's after party. Can't remember. Tracy Lee was there. You know who that chick is? The big breast. Your top got ripped off. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me think. Sorry, brother. We get another hit of this thing. We get another hit of this thing. Actually,
Yeah, get another hit of that thing.
yeah, fuck.
Oh, yeah, hit that shit up. That'll spark up some of the memories.
Yeah. Actually, a different one. What was I telling? I was telling the story. What was the end of the story I was telling? What story did I tell on my Instagram? I fucking never told.
Yeah, you didn't even finish. You didn't finish the story.
Tell the end.
Yeah,
I was supposed to tell the end of that story.
You didn't
Yeah,
finish.
what's the story?
You were talking about meeting Guy Mesger, and back in the day when you was training with Guy Mesger. Do you remember
Oh, yeah.
at one
I was
point?
saying, the difference was there wasn't that many guys. There wasn't that many gyms. You know what I mean? And if there was a good guy in your area, you would go out of your way to go train with him and spar. You know, there wasn't this closed doors policy. Everybody would fight and help each other. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. And you,
what do you got over there at Long Island MMA? That's where you are, right?
yeah, we got Bermudez, LaFleur. We got Chris Wade actually fighting this Thursday in the PFL. They're up and coming.
Yeah.
You know what it is? They've only been around since 2011, so they're still new in the game.
Right.
But they've produced some UFC guys. I know you've been in there a little bit. You train with some of the guys.
I
right?
like good gym. Yeah, if they had a gym like that when I was growing up, I never would have moved to Vegas. You know, it
Oh,
would've
for
been a whole
sure.
different- Yeah, they didn't have nothing like that. The only place you get training was Vegas, and it was really I could get good jiu-jitsu there, and I could get good boxing, sparring right in driving distance, and everything to train into Gleason's. Because back in the day, I would go to Hofstra, and then I would go to Gleason's in the city, and you on the train and driving all fucking day, spot to spot. There was no gyms like you got. Only place with gyms like that was Vegas.
Yeah, Long Island MMA put it all together. Ryan LaFleur, Greg DiPasquale over there. They're doing good things.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm proud of those guys.
Oh, yeah, they're crushing it. Well,
Same.
even now, I remember back in the day, too, when I was younger. Didn't you almost get into a fight with Ken Shamrock once?
No
I fought on one of his cards. I fought on one of his cards in Jersey. I almost had a fight with him because, he was talking about. He wanted me to fight an open weight fight. I ended up fighting it, but I almost ended up fighting him. It was a fucking open weight fight. We had an open weight fight in Atlantic City, EFC or some shit like that.
Yeah. Like, I remember back in the day, you introduced me to Guy Mesger, and I remember talking to Guy Mesger, and he used to tell me all these, like, background stories, and he was like, bro, Phil's fucking crazy. And I was like, what do you mean? He tried to fight Ken. He was trying to fight Ken at the last show.
Yeah. I don't know. Something happens.
You know how it is. Young, dumb, and full of cum. You're crazy back then.
Yeah.
I used to be crazy when I was a kid, man. I was really crazy. I would definitely be too crazy for the new modern day UFC.
Same.
Back then was a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Now it's it's a lot different. It's a lot more-
Phil, you got any new lines for Tinder that you're using?
Come over works.
That's all you got.
Come over. Yeah.
You're still going with the come over. That's the only line you use on Tinder is come over?
I was just thinking about you. If I talked to him once before.
Oh, if you've talked to him before, you say, hey, I was just thinking about you?
Yeah, when I see them online.
All right, I can see that working. When you coming back to New York, Phil?
I'm not sure, man. Not sure. A couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Bro, when you come back to New York, hook up with us. Let's get you in studio.
Yep.
Yeah. What month is it now?
What month is it? May.
Yeah, a couple weeks, summer. I want to come back when it's nice out.
Bro, let's do it. We got some training here for you. We'll get you in studio.
Yeah,
We'll drink
train.
some beers.
You guys train at Long Island MMA, I'll do it. We'll do a good show.
Oh, 100%.
Nice. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan, man.
All right, keep up the work, Phil. Keep up the
All right,
Instagram
bro.
videos. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right. See you later, man. Thanks.
Miss you.
All right, the New York
I miss
Badass,
you.
Phil Baroni. Take it easy, brother.
Phil, I miss you.
Ooh, he hung up on you. I miss you.
Fuck him.
Yeah, why were you so angry there? because we went from
Well,
stripping to
no, I
fighting.
mean, we have studios in Gast.
I know, but we had to go some correlation to MMA. So what did we do? We did 10 minutes there with Phil.
Phil's a good interview though. That was
No,
Phil's a
he
good-
is.
you
He's
know.
amazing.
He was muffled for the beginning though. It was
yeah,
kinda
he was
fucking it
cutting
up.
in and out.
But Dennis got super mad when I switched from stripping to fighting.
You did get that.
Well, we have a theme.
We do have a theme, but you have to go a little MMA. Like
Well, we did with her fighting.
So Rebecca, when's your next fight?
August 2nd.
Woo woo.
Rebecca, when's the next time you're working at a strip club? Maybe we'll come fling some paper
weekend.
airplane dollar bills at you.
This weekend at Secrets.
Secrets? Where's Secrets?
It's secret.
Deer Park.
Deer Park
It's like
Secrets?
5 minutes from the train station.
Do you know Secrets, Rob?
It's
I
brand
don't.
new. It used to be where the old Illusions is, I think.
Don't know Illusions either. But, all right, so where else are you working nowadays? Just Secrets?
They're just there for now.
And Rob, when can the people, the potential women listeners and potentially
Ladies.
and potential gay listeners come check you out dancing?
No gay listeners, but the women could come check me out this Saturday night at AM South, Southampton.
Ooh, so you'll be out there shaking it for dollar
Yep.
bills. I like that. So what do you think, Menace? You have any more questions for these guys?
I
I feel like you do.
Yeah.
So shoot one out. Let's go. Who you got it for?
What are you, Rob? What are you slinging? Tell me.
Oh my God.
tell me.
Thank
Tell me when to stop.
Why do you want to know so bad? That's scary. Wait, whoa. I wasn't even ready. No.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Set that microphone
Point
to
this
the
Nah,
wall.
it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. I don't really want to know, but
No,
I
he really wants to know.
no
probably.
complaints. I never had any complaints.
sames.
I heard about you, man. I heard.
Yikes! Let's
Hey.
keep that off the radar.
Hey, trying to recruit you here, man.
It's all about
Oh.
the motion in the ocean.
Yeah, I'm a big motion ocean guy.
Big motion in the ocean
Big,
guy.
big.
Making waves in this
Motion,
motherfucker.
Big.
Okay, Rebecca, does size matter?
It helps.
It depends.
You can't be too small.
Right.
You have to be
Right.
a decent
Right.
something.
Okay, you got it.
What's the smallest we've encountered?
Yikes!
I
Wow,
want to hear
love
this.
this.
Good one.
Yeah, I want to hear this shit.
Wow.
Oh.
You don't say names. Just,
I'm not
just.
saying.
No,
I don't
who needs
know
names?
The person's name.
Yeah, do one of these.
You don't even know his name of the smallest wiener you've encountered.
She has a nickname for him, I bet.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really haven't gotten like
What's the
that
nickname you get? For him?
small.
I mean,
okay.
you don't choose, do you? Like,
No.
it just comes out. You're like, whoa, I
Hit or
gotta
miss.
work with
If I'm
this.
doing a lap dance and like you kind of feel through the pants and you kind of know that it's like a decent size, but like you kind of just
I wasn't
You
talking
kinda
lap
just-
dances. I meant real life, you know,
Oh,
that type of
wow.
thing.
Yeah.
I really haven't had any like small dicks like that.
Okay.
Blood axe is,
I'd say-
slinging heat. Is that what
Oh
you're trying
my
to say?
God. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's got a hog on
I'm
him, huh?
not saying
Good for you,
anything.
Blood
Alright,
Axe.
let's-
He's got a hog on him.
I mean, I would have to think you're a sexual deviant if you're gonna lock down.
I got to segue this. I'm
a
sorry.
stripper or
we,
something.
we got a mutual friend, Josh, right?
Yep.
And he used to ask his girlfriends,
Is this the biggest dick?
What's the biggest? And he would always be upset by the answer.
The answer was
You know what I
never
mean?
good.
Like one chick made like one of these. She was like, "Well, it was kind of like
It used to
you
hurt.
know,
It
one
was
of
like-
these." And he would be like, "Why did I fucking ask her that?" And it's like, dude,
Why?
you don't ask your girl that. It's the
He's
worst
a
thing in the
pretty-
world.
Alright, the best way to put it, if you need to use two hands, and you know it's fucking like a horse.
Wow.
2 hands, huh?
Yikes.
Jeez.
I'm a one-hander.
I'm maybe
how big are your hands?
I'm a 1.5. I'm a
Depends
one-
on your
Wow. Yeah,
No,
Stan.
Stanley's not lying, dude.
I'm a 1.5 hander.
Wow.
Stanley's not lying.
Maybe 2 if you have little hands.
Stanley's hung like
Wow. Stan.
Stan.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Miami knows.
No,
Yeah.
you know, I'll stop here. I'm not that
No.
girth though. Like I said, I
How
know
the
girth.
hang on, do that again.
What do you mean? I was like,
How do
yeah.
you fit 2 hands in that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I'm like this. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm modest. I'm modest. I've seen girls use 2 hands. Maybe they're embellishing or whatever, but
they're like the hand over the other hand.
2 hands like
Oh
this.
my God.
If they claim they have a gag reflex, you know, they don't have a gag reflex, but you make them gag anyway, I think that's good. You know what I mean? I think that's good. You know?
Yeah.
I don't have a gag reflex. All right, let's see if you really don't.
I mean, there's no
You know what I
real.
mean? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Everyone has a gag reflex. Even the girls who you think
Yo!
they control it.
Bro.
They control it. Everyone has a gag reflex.
I don't know. Hang on, dude. I don't know if I should be saying this.
Then you
But
might as well say
hang
it.
on.
Wait, don't say I have no gag. Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah,
I
don't say
have
it.
no gag
I was
reflex.
feeling ill. I was like, I had to throw up. And I stuck my fingers and I'm like I'm like,
You're playing with your dad.
come on!
Wow.
Oh,
Like,
couldn't throw
get.
up.
Wait,
Wow.
you ever see
I threw up, but
What is
like
that, 20
I felt like it took me longer than it should.
21 Jump Street when they
liked
try to like
it.
finger each other? Like, what are you trying to find my G spot? Just
No, I
fucking
didn't-
stick it in.
I didn't like it. But I was like, I feel like I should have thrown up like 30 seconds ago.
So you're saying you don't have a gag reflex?
Yeah.
I can't with this conversation.
Ooh.
I mean, I did throw up. But I had to like fucking like really I had to get like emotional behind it, I feel.
I don't even know what Phil's getting at here, but you guys can read this.
Let me see this.
I don't know. He just wrote X would she and then sent his Tinder pictures and then said I don't like chicks that smoke, but
Hey, would you?
What is that?
That's
We'll
fine.
leave in Menace.
It's
Check
his
that
Tinder
out.
Profile pictures.
those are his pictures. He sent us his
wow,
pictures.
he probably crushes,
He
right?
crushes.
He wants
Probably
to know if you'll
cleans
come
up.
over.
I'll come.
He wants
Hang on.
to come over.
Have you ever been on Tinder ever in your life, Rebecca?
Yeah, we were before I met her.
Yeah. Put that in the camera.
What
show
if you come across Phil Baroni, you see those pictures?
He's all right. I'll say that he's all right.
Oh my God, that's
Alright.
what he's saying. The first picture is him at a cigarette machine, and he's
we
writing.
might get this.
I don't
Phil
smoke, but
Bloodhouse
I.
fight after
Oh,
all.
that's so
Oh my
great.
God.
His first picture's at a cigarette machine, and he's saying, "I don't smoke, but I like chicks that do." That's amazing.
Wow.
Tinder game on.
Okay.
His Tinder game's on point. He knows what he's looking for.
Okay.
And I see what he's
Is that on
saying.
his profile?
Yeah. Sometimes chicks, do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Sometimes
I used to,
chick
I
who
used
smokes
to.
cigarettes might be a little bit more
Hang on, I had
into
a
the party
I had
life.
a, I had,
into the party.
Yo, I had a buddy once when I was. Hang on, this goes back to like grade school, and he was in high school. He's like, "Yo, if a chick smokes cigarettes, she'll suck your dick. If a guy smokes cigarettes, he'll suck your dick."
Bro, it might be true. Yeah.
Wow.
I've never had bad experience with
whoa.
cigarette smokers other than the smell. Usually they're.
Uh,
Cigarette smokers.
What happened?
What about guy cigarette smokers?
I don't try to hook up with guy cigarette smokers.
Well,
so-
there was that one
Try to,
time.
like-
there was
right?
that one time. Yeah, she had a wig on.
Bang.
She had a wig on.
Like me.
All right, so what are we leaving out?
So Rebecca, when girls come in the strip club,
Skanks, you hate them.
no.
Women
Oh
are-
my God.
Why?
Anytime I've ever gone to a strip club with a girl, it's like she gets way
Yeah,
more
they
attention
love it.
than I do. I'm
Women
like,
are-
what the fuck?
Women are territorial. They don't like each other.
This is the thing. Certain girls will be okay with it, but if like they're with their man or like with somebody they're potentially hooking up with, some of them get jealous. I've seen.
Women do
No,
not like
what
each
I'm
other.
saying is like I will
That is
pull.
true.
Women
I'll
do
go
not
up,
like each other.
I'll
They
go
don't like
up to
us.
a bar
They
with a
literally-
girl, and the girl that's stripping will like attack her. I'm like, what? She doesn't have
Well,
I
yeah,
feel-
more
like-
money than me.
I feel like more times when men look at each other and they're like, give each other a little head nod. Girls look at each other like, bitch, you fucking. Like,
No, we look at each other like.
yeah, you don't even give a head nod. Girls don't like each other. In my experiences, girls like.
I literally like if I'm dancing, I involve the female because I don't want them to feel like bitch. I don't want your man. I want your fucking money. Like I don't want to take your man home. Like I don't care. Like I'm here to get your money, and you're here with him. So
Give it
your
to me.
fucking money. Like
Real shit.
All right, we like that. We like people that are all
The
about
focus
their
is
shmoney.
always on the money when you're at work, regardless. It's still work. At the end of the day, it's still
yeah.
work.
Work
All
is
right, well-
work.
Hang on, real quick. We'll leave like 5 more minutes. Do you guys have questions that are watching for our male and or female?
Yeah, they're asking MMA
Strippers.
questions.
Oh really?
Can't
What do we
argue
think
that.
about
Woodley
Woodley Lawler
Lawler.
2? What do we think about Cormier versus Miocic 2? What we're going to do is we're going to get Vellante and Weidman in studio, and we're going to try to prank Stipe or call him in some way. Be like, yo, let's fucking call him. You guys are buddies with him. Let's call him.
Agreed.
So we'll probably do that next week, and we'll get his take on it. And we won't go Ariel Hawani and try to ask him jerk-off journalist questions and, like, bait him into saying something stupid. We'll just ask him, like, what video games he's playing and street fights and shit like that. How often he's going down on his wife. You know, things
Wow.
like
Wow,
that.
bro.
Yo, his wife's smoking hot.
Smoke show.
Yeah.
Smoke show. Stipe's doing good.
Yeah.
Stipe's doing good.
Well, I mean, he makes good money.
Yeah. But I think Stipe wins that rematch from Cormier.
No.
You think Cormier wins it?
Yes. He's listen. He's at the.
I think so. I think what happens sometimes, that Cormier is a much higher level wrestler, but I think Stipe can make minor adjustments in that fight.
Yeah, I agree.
And change things. And then size can come into play. He didn't respect Cormier the first fight. Cormier is amazing. He didn't respect Cormier's power. He didn't respect Cormier's power. Not really. It was only a 3 minute. He was winning the 3 minutes till Cormier fucking caught him. Cormier caught him with one combination right before he knocked him out.
And you think he was winning that fight?
He was. He was outworking him a little bit.
Numbers what?
Yeah, it was super competitive until he got caught, but he got knocked out in the first
Agreed.
round. At heavyweight, it takes one punch. Same thing for DC. You know, he has an amazing chin, but I just lean towards Stipe a little bit younger. We'll make a bet on that pitch.
I just got to go with Oklahoma State. Oh, wait.
Oh, all right.
Listen,
Yeah.
He's been defending that title for a long time.
Who?
DC.
He never defended the heavyweight title once.
What was Stipe?
He won. No, Stipe defended the title.
Oh,
Then he
right.
lost
Okay.
to DC, and DC hasn't defended it yet.
Okay,
Oh no,
right.
DC fought. What's his name? Derek Lewis.
Yeah. And he fought Ngannou. No, oh no, Stipe. Yeah, Stipe fought Ngannou as well. Yeah.
Stipe defended it a few times, but DC only defended it once.
Right.
What happened?
Balls was hot.
My
What's
balls
going
was
on?
hot.
What's going on with him?
I don't know.
Great Instagram, by the
He
way.
fucked. Oh, he has one of the best Instagrams in MMA. But
Seriously.
Yeah.
all right, so yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Sounds sick. When is it next week? I'm from Denmark. The time is 4:03 a.m.
Hell yeah,
Oh my God.
Denmark.
Home,
Let's
go.
1991. You're fucking awesome for tuning in right now at 4:03 a.m.
Kudos,
You guys got to
bro.
reach.
Tune
That's
in
good.
next week. It'll be around the same time. We love our fans in Denmark. We always got to thank our sponsors. We'll shout them out a lot on social media this week. Make sure that they get their love. We're going to do some stuff from the PFL this week. Go watch our boy Chris Wade.
Dre.
I love Chris Wade, too.
Yeah, Chris Wade,
And, of course, you love Drake, too.
Andre Harrison.
You know what it is, though?
And Tough Love, Tough 14,
Steven Siler.
housemate Steven Siler's fighting as well.
That's gonna be fun.
And we'll go see our boy Eves Edwards. We want to get something with Eves. I love Eves, so I want to get something.
Would you marry him?
No, you know what I mean.
Put a ring on it.
I would not put a ring on it.
Where is that fight?
Now Coliseum.
May 23rd.
Oh wow.
May 23rd, Thursday night. Chris Wade will be fucking up some dudes.
Hell yeah.
And Menace and the Man, episode 30. We want to thank Rob Bones for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We need to get Rob in again. We need to get
Yeah,
Rebecca in
yeah.
again. Both of you guys.
Yeah, we didn't get enough out of them, but we will.
There's only so many hours in a show that we can do. I mean,
I
we
know.
could sit here all night, but nobody's going to watch our 6-hour episodes. So.
Well, they might.
They might. If we
But
get,
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Take
it.
questions for next time. That's
Tie
all.
him up to the chair like a sexual deviant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob.
That's
Right?
an episode in itself.
All right,
there.
so Rob, if you want to give out any of your Instagram or anything, no?
Yeah, my Instagram is Robbie_B123. And you can check out our website, hunkamania.com, for all upcoming shows. Atlantic City, New York City, Hamptons, all summer long. Check us out.
And Stan may or may not be at one of these shows.
No,
so...
the Menace is going to be at one
No,
of these
Stan
shows working.
may or may not.
Be at one of
Stan
these
the
shows.
man.
We're likely May.
I'll be on the sidelines cheering Dennis on. Shake it,
Yes.
Dennis. Go, go,
Yep.
go.
Yep, Dennis Bermudez making
Yes.
his debut this Saturday night.
A new debut, baby.
Yep,
Shake
Nah.
that shit, Dennis.
You're
You
gonna love
fucking
it.
pussy.
you're going to love it.
Do you fluff before you go on stage?
Big fluff.
I can't give away all the little...
Big
Next
fluffing. It's a
episode.
fluffing industry. It's a
No, it
fluffing industry. What do you mean? It's a fluffing industry.
Yeah, that goes on.
Sometimes I fluff before I go to the
There's no
bathroom.
such thing as a-
Bro,
In case guys looking at my Johnson.
it's probably cold up on stage, right?
You got to do what you got to
No,
do,
it's
man.
hot up on
You got to do what you got to
Once
do.
you start
hot.
going, I would think
Oh,
when you
yeah.
first walk
I
out,
go
the air
hands
conditioning's
up.
probably bumping. Probably a
That
little
affects
chilly.
me, like-
All right, hang on. I actually had a question all day for both of you. What's your favorite song to strip to?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you have a playlist.
Like an animal.
They both are like, oh
That's a
shit,
good
I don't
one.
even have a song. They got
Oh,
playlists.
there's a lot of songs.
Wait, do you pick a song when you go out, or you just go
Oh my
random?
God,
What
yeah,
is it?
right?
Yeah,
You definitely pick a song. Like, hey,
I don't know,
DJ,
did the
No, I'm
women
saying
pick a
some-
for
song?
my
Yeah.
sets, I want this song, and this song.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
give the DJ a flash drive. Like, whatever songs we
I
want, we'll
just
give them a
tell them
flash
what it
drive.
is, and they just usually download it.
Yeah.
Too, so.
So, answer
don't
the
know,
question. Favorite song? This month, sure. Doesn't have to be your all-time favorite. I don't know.
I would have to say Marilyn Manson, Tainted Love.
Oh, so you're that gothic stripper.
Oh, fuck.
Would you look at her?
Succubus.
She has
Or whatever
fucking
it's called.
fangs.
Yeah, what gave it away? The
I'll
pointed
suck the
elf
life
ears
out
or
of
the
You know what I mean.
fangs?
Maybe she came
Or the
out.
tattoo on her
Try.
fucking neck and chest.
Maybe she came out to like the DJ's choice or something. But no, it's like she gets dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, she's dancing, not the fucking DJ.
Mm.
You gotta be feeling yourself.
Now, is your routine kind of like a dominatrix routine?
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I asked earlier.
I
Are
am
you
gonna
degrading
say
men?
This. I used to be a dominatrix, so
Whoa.
You should definitely
Have the
come
money
out
in
with a
that.
fucking like whip.
I dress in all black, so like
I got a story about that. I met a dominatrix on a dating site once. If you want to get
Yes.
into that, it's pretty
We
crazy.
do.
Let's
That's
do it.
funny.
Let's
I
do
had,
it.
a
Funny you say
I had a
that.
broken ankle at the time too, mind you. Okay.
my
Oh my God! The
Yes.
greatest thing
Do
too.
you remember that?
Is this motherfucker
Okay.
broke his ankle?
Listen.
We were on a
All right,
softball team.
let him tell us.
Wait,
I'll try to go quick with this. It's a good
Okay.
story.
we were on a softball team. He broke his ankle the first practice, being a goon and sliding to third base for no
I
reason.
did, but all practice, I was nailing him at the park. You got to tell him that too. Anyway,
Yeah, tell him, Stan.
so listen, I meet a dominatrix on a dating site, whatever it was at the time, Match. I don't know what it was.
POF.
Whatever it was.
POF.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, let me see, if I can meet up with this chick, right? Not to pay her, This was just strictly,
Right,
she's
just
on a
for
dating
fun.
site, I'm on a
Right,
dating
right,
site,
yeah.
whatever. So I meet up with her. I got a broken ankle, so I take my crutches in the car. I go meet up with her. I think she was a few towns away or whatever. And it wasn't what I thought, dude. I'm the dominant type, so
Yeah.
it was a complete turnoff. It was disgusting. She's showing me pictures of her phone of
Her abusing men.
yeah, what do you call it when you tie up the guy's dick or
Oh,
whatever? And
Cock and ball torture.
yeah, you couldn't tell what was.
She's like, "Oh, I'm into
I've
that.
done it.
Cock,
I've
I'm into
done
that."
You ever see something about
Yo,
Mary where it's
I
like,
fuck
is the
with
Frank,
that.
Wait,
is the
wait,
Frank
wait.
above the beans or whatever?
Yo, okay.
We unearthed some of her
I have
hobbies.
kicked.
You
I've
kick
d-
people in the balls.
She was showing me videos of that. This one, I was
Guys like
freaked
that
out.
shit, bro. Some
Yeah,
guys
I've
are
kicked-
fucked.
How do
I
you
think it-
like
So
that?
They
Dude,
like
It's
pain.
fun. Yo, it's
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. You know who else would love doing that?
These are guys in power positions.
Do you
at
know
their
who
work.
else would love that? Me. And getting paid for it. I would fucking tee off.
Oh, you're saying to
Oh my
hurt
God.
people.
Oh,
I
I
thought
was
you were
gonna
saying.
say.
We both were like, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Axe kick, and he was there.
Axe? Oh my god! Not knowing you were a martial
Just
art.
ask
You
her,
were a martial
just
artist at the time too, right?
Just ask Eric to show you.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's some weirdos out there who like pain.
They're like, oh my god.
I'm
and then
dominant in the
guy's
bedroom.
Like,
I don't-
I have scar tissue on my
It's men in
dick.
power positions who have a lot of money, who are used to bossing people around. In their personal life, they like to be bossed around. And
Yeah, but
I-
don't
something about it.
mutilate my fucking shit.
Oh,
Look,
man.
dude, they
I'm
love
scarred
it.
for
They're
life
like,
after seeing some of
"Do you
this
wanna
shit, man."
see a scar tissue? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it anyway, aren't I?
Yeah.
They just have
So
like
you have to be the dominant type to get into
I
that.
kicked a guy's dick in the dirt like till it bled because they made me put on spiky ass boots. Like,
Shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
oh, it was so much fun. I was like, I fucking hate this motherfucker. I was like,
Hey,
Dude.
to each his own, man.
oh, it was so much fun.
Fuck.
I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy to me.
How does this guy go home to his wife with a bloody cock? You know what I mean? Because you know these guys are married.
He probably
right?
doesn't fuck.
No, he probably doesn't have a wife. He probably just fucking just likes his dick kicked in the dirt. I mean, I don't know.
Like the ultimate pain. The ultimate for
Yeah,
a guy.
not
Like,
for me,
ah,
man.
and they would like jump. They're like,
And
ah.
he was like, "Here's
And
what I
I'm like,
want."
Stop fucking flinching, and I would kick him again.
It was
and he'd
one-
be Like, ah.
It was one thing. It's one thing if it was if it was your
He's getting
idea.
excited just thinking about it.
Yeah.
How was the money in that?
And they paid me like $600. So I was like, "There's two guys. There's two dudes." They were just like, they looked a little like weird, like a little drugged out.
That's what
but
she was telling me.
whatever.
She's like, maybe
And
I could
was
use
like-
you.
And I
I'm
was
like, what do you mean use me? You know? She's like, yeah, you could come in when I have one of my guys over and we could do some cuckold things. I'm like, what the fuck is a? I'm like, what the fuck is a
You know what
cuckold?
that is?
I know now. She told me what it
Did
was.
she want you to
Inform our
No.
viewers what a cuckold is.
Rob's
A
big
cuck-
into
a
that.
No, I'm
cuckold
not.
is
I got a friend
when
that is.
a
Sean, you know
married
Sean.
couple or a regular
Really?
couple
Yeah, dude,
has
it's weird.
another person that they fuck while their significant other watches. So that's what that is, and the other person has to watch them have sex with the other person, and like.
Yeah, dude.
Have
all
you
that
ever
shit.
done that?
No.
Me either.
I can't. I would
I haven't.
rather kick dicks in the dirt.
Samesies.
Just one instance.
Rob, have you ever done that?
Absolutely not. That's it's weird, man.
Well-
I don't know. Pain is like, you know, I don't know. Can't do it.
What about getting choked? I like to get choked.
See,
Really?
I'm the
Is that
complete
like a
opposite.
submissive thing? It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking pussy.
Yeah, you're a
I remember-
submissive.
I
You're a
remember-
And
submissive.
it's just like, I'm a
you know?
winner. I don't get choked.
Yeah.
That's what I
No,
would
it's
say.
true. In bed, you're either the dominant or the submissive. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You can't have two submissives and
Yeah,
two dominant.
no.
It doesn't
You
work
could be
like
a
that.
switch.
Well-
You could be a switch.
Well, what about
Not
when
me.
you tell
Switches.
them to?
I've never done that. No.
I'm that's what I'm saying.
Have you
In
ever,
that
like,
instance,
tied them?
I told them to choke. So is that the submissive? Am I being submissive?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
dominant?
If you told them, you're still being a submissive because they're doing
Are
it.
sure
They're
that's
choking
not
you.
Dominant? I'm telling them what.
What
to do.
the
Nah,
fuck
man,
is
how you
yo?
gonna
If you're
twist that to
telling someone to
dominance?
fucking choke you,
Yeah, you're still submissive, dude. You're still submissive. Absolutely.
Aw.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Feelings.
Listen, what gets you off gets you off. You know.
Yeah.
To each his own.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
2019,
exactly.
guys.
Hey.
2019.
Caitlyn
get
Jenner
with
is a thing.
it. Stop being
Thing is right.
yeah.
a cuck.
A cuck. That's what they call him, right?
No.
They call it a cuck. The guy that likes
Yeah,
to like
yeah,
watch
a
his
cuck.
wife
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like
But-
railed out by
But
another
don't be a
dude.
prude. It's 2019.
I hear you. Yeah.
I'll be a pussy.
Exactly.
Full send.
Fucking chick trusts in my throat. I'll fucking.
And here, Phil
You mean
said,
like this? Whack.
Phil said we need to give him more time because he didn't have enough time to think. You got to give me 30. You got to give me 30 minutes to think of something. He's fighting Bobby Gunn in bare knuckle kickboxing for the title, and then he also wrote that he's going to fight probably on the next Rising. So.
Bare knuckle kickboxing?
Yeah, bare knuckle boxing.
That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
boxing,
okay.
The one that Malinagi's fighting Artemis.
And he's gonna be on the next Rise?
Rising.
Oh.
Well, someone else
Risen.
might. Someone else might be on the next Rise. Right? Is it official? What do we
I
got?
want to
Anything
get
yet?
on
yet?
Ryzen. I want
Is
to
it
get on
Risen?
Ryzen.
In Japan?
Fuck yeah.
Pro though.
Yeah, they have a 105
Yeah, step your
division.
shit up.
They do. Little Japanese girls. You're gonna go
She's
beat up some
2-0,
little Japanese
man.
girls.
Come on.
Wait.
Hey,
Chance.
hey, you see how I didn't flinch?
I was gonna say
I know,
Dennis
I
didn't
know.
flinch.
He's just like,
You're weak.
All right. Well, Menace and the Man, episode 30. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah, rap.
We got to think,
I gotta get back to your mom.
alright,
bro. Eileen would never touch you. She doesn't like Puerto Ricans.
Doubt it.
I gotta get back to kicking dicks in the dirt.
Wow.
Are you going to kick some dicks tonight?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah?
I like that.
No, no.
Was that just one instance, or was there multiple?
No,
instances?
that was.
It's probably a
that-
sick fuck
actually,
every weekend.
There was the first time I was at a fetish party and the guy was like, "Can you kick me in the balls?"
Wow.
And I'm just like,
It's a
"Sure,
thing.
give me fucking $20 right now."
Were you guys dressed
Oh
as
no!
teddy bears?
And the best was he drank my piss. I peed in a cup for him, and I fucking.
Dennis's
I love
face
it.
right there was
I
priceless.
Wow.
My friend was laughing hysterically in the bathroom. I was like, and I was just like trying. I'm like, "Stop! You're making me laugh."
Oh.
I'm trying to fucking pee in the cup.
Did you like prepare?
Weird
drinks
science
beforehand?
on
How
that
does
though. It might be
work?
good for
He
you.
fucking chugged it.
yeah.
He like chugged it and plopped it.
Now, hang on. Now the thing is,
Put
like,
an olive in it, knock it
the
back.
thing
A
is,
martini?
hang on.
You made a martini
He
out of it?
chugged that shit like with a beer in
Oh,
a big
you did it in a
cup.
glass or a cup?
In a big cup, like
He, like,
put
did
the
a sake
small
bomb.
PBR or
Okay.
whatever.
Did it-
Yeah. And I was just like,
Oh my
that was
God.
delicious. I was like, good for you.
Yeah, dude.
I've done some crazy shit, but we'll leave the rest for the next time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because, I mean, no.
I would
Yeah,
never,
I'm not drinking
I
pee.
would never drink anyone's fucking pee. I'm,
I'm
sorry.
I'm not
Oh.
drinking pee, but
Disgusting.
then I guess we could leave it on this. I've heard women squirting or something like that is similar to pee.
That is not.
It's
It's
not.
No, it's
No,
not.
not
it's
pee.
not.
It's
Nope.
not.
It's
Not
more
pee.
water. It's a little bit.
I'm
It's
getting
not-
my
It's
face
more
out of.
water.
It's
Am I?
It's more water.
It's
yeah.
the prostate gland. That's it.
Because I'll fuck with that. I'm not fucking with pee.
What's the good?
I'm not trying to mess
Some
with pee.
shit.
I guess if I was down there, it's hitting me in the face, like I would just like. But I'm not like. But I would. Hey, I wouldn't be like this. I would be like.
Yeah, like do this.
That face
I'm not
is
trying
great.
to catch it.
Oh my
man.
god, I can't.
Do that and keep going. You're good on that.
No.
Hey, I'm on the hunt for one of those.
You're on the hunt for one of what? Someone to pee on you?
Squirter!
Oh, for a squirter? They're few and far between, I think.
You can make almost any girl squirt if you know the technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
It's like
Okay.
Well,
you'll get a sore wrist if you haven't.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a finger
It takes
thing.
a lot of work.
It's a finger thing. It's a finger thing.
It's
Kind of, but it's not a typical G-spot stimulation. It's more like a punching of it with 2 fingers.
Really?
Very rapid. It's got to be very, very rapid.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like
he's being serious.
right. Yeah, like a lot of girls think I can't squirt. I'm not a squirter. Like most women you can't.
But even
get to
what it
squirt.
is it'll be hard to make a girl come or squirt with a dick. It's
Absolutely.
it's a finger thing.
Absolutely.
It takes
A
too
finger
much
thing
speed. It takes too much speed.
Or a tool.
You gotta like work out your biceps, like.
Yeah.
And then there's some women that are like, oh no, I'll squirt from your dick. That's cool.
Biceps on this guy.
Nah, some girls squirt easier than others. Absolutely.
That's why Rob's jacked. Rob's in there.
Stop.
I'll send you guys some links.
There's no
Oh,
links.
boy.
There's no links.
All right. Menace and the Man, episode 30. We're going to have Rob back again. Get more into the lifestyle, the man's mind of a male stripper. We're going to have Rebecca on. We'll do the same. We'll talk a little bit more about her fighting, a lot more about her stripping.
A lot more.
Dennis, anything you got to leave for the fans?
Fuck you.
Nice.
Well,
That's
see you
all right.
later.
Well, June 1st, NYFE. Everybody go buy your tickets. Use code MANSHOW. Get a little discount.
I didn't mean it. I was kidding.
We got to
Love you
always
guys.
thank our
He loves
sponsors.
you all. Fuck you means he loves you.
We're in G Fuel Studios, so everybody please go on G Fuel.
Yeah, this G Fuel's awesome.
Use code MENACE to get a Ooh, I like that. Go back to that one. Let's go to that one. Go right to that. Let's do that. Right exchange June 1st. Use code MANSHOW. Resorts World.
Guys,
Casino.
watch this.
Oh! No reflex whatsoever.
I didn't know he was going to throw
Oh
something
my
at me.
God.
You should have done some like head movement
Yeah.
shit, like.
He needs to work that center.
He
line.
got you like Mick did rock.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my God, what a dick.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Alright,
Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh man.
No, I feel like I should return something
You
and throw
should.
something back at him.
My God.
Well,
All right.
we got to thank. Go check out J Romeo Realtor on Instagram if you guys are trying to sell a house in New York.
Yep.
And also, if you need a lawyer in the state of New York, the law offices of Michael Postiglione. You guys can go check him out on Instagram. Mike Postiglione Law. I think that's how you pronounce it. And go to Terp House. Use the code MANSHOW. You get a little discount on your shit. If you need
like
some
Terp
THC
House.
oil, some CBD. Yeah, you've used some Terp House.
Yes,
It's pretty
I
good.
have. Absolutely.
Terp House is pretty good. I have some
Yeah.
in my pocket, actually. Terp House, not weed.
We made a trade for a Terp House actually.
We did. We don't want to talk about that trade. Though. We don't want to talk about that trade. And then we always got to thank movementbjj.com. Go check them out. Get yourself some nice jiu-jitsu shirts. And everybody go check out the latest episode of Cooking with the Menace.
I gotta check that out myself.
I gotta
actually.
check it out too.
Fucking shitty fans over here, Rebecca and Rob.
Listen, okay, I never knew it existed.
Listen, it's a cooking show by a retired MMA fighter. I mean, how many people?
Well, it
know?
started before I was retired. So.
Okay.
By the,
All right. Fair enough.
and it's by the retired MMA fighter, not a retired MMA fighter.
Got you.
One of the best. And speaking of which, real quick before we get out of here, Brendan Schaub, your stand-up special sucked. I think Dennis could do a better job.
Wow.
He was just up there telling stories. It wasn't good. I talked to Menace a little bit about it before. Did you watch it?
No, but I do sort of hate on Theo and Brandon.
Oh, I love Theo. I love Brendan.
Brandon Schaub, if you're watching, hang on, Brandon Schaub, if you see that you're watching it, I'll watch it and I'll. You can't let this fucking fatty
Dude.
have the last say.
Listen,
I love Brendan Schaub, but he did shitty on his stand-up special. It wasn't good.
dude, I've noticed that Theo Vaughn has an underbite, and I cannot unsee it, bro.
I love Theo Vaughn.
But
I
you
like
know
Theo.
that he
I
has
even
an underbite.
I listened to Brendan Schaub. His stand-up special was just cringeworthy. It was not good.
It was funny a little bit.
It wasn't
with
good.
Some of the stuff he was saying with
He told
Rogan,
he told
does
good
really-
stories, but it wasn't a stand-up special. Like
Well,
it,
that's
it was
true.
like a fighter interview almost. Like
Dude,
it was
his
weird.
impersonation of Joey Diaz was fucking on point. Where he was talking about the fucking the edibles.
It was just
the
weird.
Fucking star death.
I
or
guess maybe I
whatever.
watched it being too judgmental because I was looking at it as a fighter doing stand-up comedy, but it just
And
wasn't
you know
good.
you're better looking than Schaub.
I might be better. It depends.
No,
That's a
we
matter of
know.
opinion. That's a matter of
Fuck
opinion.
outta here.
All right, episode 30. Let's get out of here. Menace and the Man. We'll see you guys next time.
Dennis, sound us off.
Sound off, Dennis.
I already said it. Well, see you later.
Alligator.